were.
What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fucking! How did you two fucking fuck?
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's swamps. Come on! We'll bless them all until the get versticken. Join me! Why didn't somebody tell me my ass was so big?
Blown to bits. Mind if I pull the underwear out of my crack?
Show me child pornography.
Do not come.
Welcome. Oh, Jesus, I don't have the camera on. Helps if that's on. Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. How you doing? Ooh, boost that volume just a bit. Sweet. There we go. Now my shitty voice is even better. Welcome to the show, everybody. Barely a noise. Well, ain't that shitty. Thought it'd come through more. I've barely eaten, so I may or may not snack on a few of these chips throughout the show. I don't mean to brag, but it takes me a while to do everything, and even though I got out an early day today on Steel Toe, still had to go run, pay car bills, everything else. So like St. Caesar saying, Johnny and the Kidders, how's it going today, sir? I'm going to be honest. We're going to do a show, and it's going to be fun, and I'm going to be upbeat and positive. But in the interest of not lying my ass off, as for how I'm doing right now, mentally, from personal anxieties and stresses outside of this show and Aaron's show and all that, I'm really not well and just fucking, I'd say white knuckling it, but this hand is losing ability to move. So is that more limp wristing it? I'm limp wristing it. I'm going to walk into my my doctor's appointment. They're going to say, how you doing? I'm going to think, McFly. Think. How's the cripple doing? He can barely feel anything in his hand. It's probably not good. Think, McFly. What you thinking of the new schedule or too soon to tell? Let me say, Chevy JB, I like the idea of doing the show 3 days a week from a personal standpoint. I love that. If the audience loves it, I love it all the more. Aaron seems to be cool with it, so that's really the main contention I have. How does Aaron feel about it? But as far as how I feel about it, I feel great. I had fun today. I would be having fun tomorrow, except tomorrow is another another okra vest infusion. I get to get that lovely shit. So I'm going to go up to the cities, up, down, left, right, inside or out, whatever. And they're going to stick an IV in me, not dissimilar from the one that they stuck last time that gave me a nice little bruise right there. And not the one over here. That's just a cat scratch that I fucked with because I can't stop picking at my scabs like some sort of weird sort of junkie. But yeah, Bishop saying, Mr. Q, always a pleasure. How are you? Yeah, good, Bishop and Mr. Q. Good to see both of you. Riding Dirty Llama. Howdy, Johnny. Hi, Riding Dirty Llama. Hi, Riding Dirty Llama. I'm a Riding Dirty Llama all day. Yeah, good to see you. In terms of the goal not being hit today, copyright strike and having to go Rumble exclusive didn't help. Right. That's where I had an issue. Oh, wow. The wrist bruise is really... See, this is why people are like, dude, why are you injured? You see all of this discoloration here? Not just... Don't just pay attention to the bright red one. You see all the discoloration in here? That's called vein bruising. Vein bruising happens when your veins take a beating from intravenous stuff. Some people get to experience vein bruising from drugs. I get to experience... from illegal drugs. Fun drugs, enjoyable drugs. I get to experience it from, hey, this drug might help or it might kill you. Let's see where it goes. Hobo Chili Recipe saying, howdy, pilgrims. Hobo Chili Recipe, how you doing? Riding Dirty Llama saying, I keep speaking weird. Riding Dirty Llama saying, good to be here and there and there. Good to see you all. The numbers aren't going up. I just get like one viewer and they go to all three channels, so they just triple. So every time I gain a viewer, I gain 3. What? No, that's not good. All right, but yeah, so we're doing great. In terms of the goal not being hit today, that really, really sucked. Just because, like, my buddy's going through like a rough transitional period right now with his show. So, the goal knocking out would be awesome. I feel bad that I'm not going to be there tomorrow. I've been telling him since Saturday when he broke the news to me. I've been like, yeah, I can't do this Wednesday. I cannot do this Wednesday. But I know, and that's why I reminded him again, it was not a good time to hit him on that on Saturday. I should have messaged him Sunday. That's my fault. Fallen Great saying, what up, Speed Racer? Am I Speed Racer? You have no idea how right you are when it comes to being in a wheelchair. You are incredibly right. When it comes to being in a wheelchair, I do not go slow. I do not obey the speed limit when I am at the helm of the wheels. I go pretty hard in the paint. I like using all of the muscle I got in these big old toothpick arms, and I just... And it's because of that I'm actually building. You can kind of see them. You can see just a nice little... Look at that. Look at that. That's a nice little... That's a remark. Look, it looks like I could maybe lift a fork. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Oh, still incredibly white, though. Gotta work on that. How about we tan? And we don't stop until someone thinks we're Puerto Rican. There's the plan. Woo, that's going to be a long one. You're going to be there for a while. Johnny does burnouts in the checkout line, waiting hours turn. Actually, kind of. My favorite thing, if I could call it that, I'll say my most enjoyable thing to do on the wheelchair is to lean hard, grab the rail, and then pull it backwards to help turn. So I'll just kind of like that's my fun thing. Hobo Chili Recipe with $5, $5 towards the goal. Oh, wait, this is for Aaron. Fuck that, you keep it. I love the Aristococks. One of the best additions to the show has to be the Aristococks. I imagine them like the old men Muppets on the show, just fucking whatever in Waldorf, just fucking ripping on them all the time. I love the Aristococks. I know there's more than 2 of them, but goddamn, they're fun. No Pen 15 Fathead saying hi, Johnny. Hey, how you doing? And by burnout, I don't mean meth heads. Yeah, I don't dance that particular tune. I don't think I could. I don't think I could handle meth. I really couldn't. One, there's no drug I want to do that could risk me sucking a dick to keep getting it. And I've heard meth could get you there, and I don't want to be there. That's why I don't do cocaine. People are like, you always make these jokes about what if it cures you. I'm like, yeah, but I'm pretty sure it won't. And I've heard that if I get hooked, I might end up sucking a dick for this stuff, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to. Look, it might be a great high. I just don't want to suck a dick, so maybe it's just best off not knowing. It's a simple rule I have. How close will I be to S and a D to chase this dragon? And then I'm over it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I love marijuana. Not only is it legal in the state of Minnesota, not only is it great for me medicinally, but I know, like, if it came down to it, like, hey, man, suck this dick or you can't get high. And I'll be like, well, I have to live life fucking stone cold sober because I ain't doing that. Like to see Johnny pop wheelies. I can't pop wheelies, at least not yet. I have two problems with my wheelchair. I'm not strong enough in the upper body portion to really do all that fun shit. And I'm not heavy enough in the lower body portion to maintain solid grip. So, you know, we'll see. Meth sucks. I like to sleep. Yeah, dude, I love to sleep. I wish I had slept yesterday. Other than the fact that the sleep delirium is making today kind of really, really fun for me. But just like today on the show, Aaron has no idea, by the way. I handle sleep delirium so much better than that man. When that man is tired, you see him. You can catch it. But for me, it's just like, nope, I can't sleep. Woo, the whole world's a cartoon. This is funny. So many times I was looking at his hair and I'm like, that looks like a spider. Like, just having a fun time. Him and his gay purple shirt. It's a great time on that show. So, yeah, I mean, I love doing the show and look forward to doing more of it. I look forward to me, like, fucking equalizing and getting used to the timetable of getting up early because I do get up early for the 2 days, but it just, oof. Oh, yeah, we're miserable pricks. And that's why we love you, Hobo. That's why we love you. Speaking of which, I realized something I need to do. I'm adding a couple of more mods. Let's see. We have Chevy JB, and he's put in enough on the channel alone because we don't have a lot of contributors on the Rumble channel. So just in recognition to his Rumble channel inclusion, we're gonna make Hobo Chili Recipe a mod until I regret it. Where do those things go? I'm better at this than Aaron, I swear to Christ. Account options. Was it those? It was those. Moderation. Moderators. And we're going to do it. The one thing I do appreciate, though, he showed me a better way to do this than the way I did in terms of copying a name. No, why can't he did it with the thing. There we go. Okay. Now I'm cooking with gas. Control C. Control V. Welcome to the reigns of moddom. Hobo Chili Recipe. Boom. Wait, unable to find user. What do you mean unable to find user? I copied his name. That's his name. Is there more to it than that? Do I have to click his name all the way? No, that's it right there. Hobo Chili Recipe. Rob Schneider has some pipes. Adam Schneider, I have 15 followers. Yeah, okay. This seems like the same. Is this not the same Hobo Chili Recipe? Control C. I thought it was. AKA Wheels, it's a new game. While you're in the chair, start on an incline. If there are people at the end, it's called human bowling. That is an unintentional game that I can't stop fighting. If I'm honest, that is an unintentional game that I don't want to do, but have had to do before. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Added moderator. Boom. Yeah, I can. Hobo knows how to keep his language clean. I support the move. Thank you, Rusty Grammar. I love the support of fellow mods. Again, I just that's like I don't know how many times in the last week or two that I've seen Hobo Chili Recipe jump in and just be like, hey, here's $5, blah blah blah, and that means a lot to me. I can't kick the Rumble profits right into the show, but that does build up and eventually buy out a day, and we need to do more to recognize the people that support the show, and that's one thing I'm doing for those people is you now get a oh no, I don't want that. Oh, I wanted I wanted my Rumble show back. There we go. Alrighty. Thank you, I'm honored. Well, I don't know if you should be honored. I am a cripple. Alrighty. Riding Dirty Llama. What did Riding Dirty Llama say? These are like the basketball players. No, I'm never going to be able to play basketball. I'd love to be able to play hockey in a wheelchair, but that's entirely unfeasible because you're literally on a giant sheet of ice. So let's let's mute this for a second, my audio, and grab our first hour stories, because I literally had to go out, get stuff, pay my car payment, come home, prep a show, do a show, and that's where we're at. So I did get like 15 minutes of sidetracked on a thing, watching a person recoup and recap, or not recoup, recap everything happening to Crowder, and so I was watching that for my own personal amusement. Did get sidetracked for like 15 minutes. So I suppose there was a little bit of time mismanagement there. Boom. All right, we've got a shit ton. Who the hell is talking? Pardon? Who's talking? Fuck that. We're not getting to you yet. You assholes always do that. All righty, so we're going to talk about a Pepsi recall as one of the first things we'll get to. The sound is back up for everyone that wants to do stickers and sound drops and all that stuff. That fun stuff's back for you guys. Let's check the sticker party situation just so we know where it's at. Holy hot jam! It's going to be there in about 630 bits. 630 bits! We're going to have a fun time. Whew. This thing really needs to work more. Oh, and the best part is by using my wheelchair more, I'm going to get fun things like this a lot more, because I already felt this banging up on stuff when I was like, yeah, I'm going to fucking break my arms trying to hobble around. Thank you for that sound alert and 250 channel points. We appreciate that. All right, new game, more Crowder stuff. Yeah. Oh, I'm not doing Crowder stuff. Sorry if I gave that impression. There is, as far as I know, no new Crowder news. I was just watching someone do a whole recap of like Crowder, like literally I don't want to call it rise and fall thing because I hate the people that do that. I hit like here too. Thank you, Riding Dirty Llama. I want to make a joke about getting around, but she's, helping out the channel. Seems like a dick move. After all, who am I? Who am I, fucking Crowder? Again, just a little peckish. Just have to keep feeding that beast once in a while. So we're going to talk about this first one. That's really, really funny. I know a lot of people drink soda or pop, whatever you want to call it. I like myself a few sodas. I actually had I threw the bottle away. I had what was it? Strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper on the way home. I don't keep soda in the house anymore because I have a problem. I'm aware of this. I can't stop drinking the stuff. Like I do it intravenously apparently, so I have to find ways to keep going to water, which is why I use things like this circle jerk thing. Which the person who told me about the circle water bottle, I was very grateful for. I like the circle water bottle. I didn't realize they came in different sizes. I bought the fucking tiny one. I refill this thing like crazy, and I'm like, oh, if only it were bigger. And then the other person I saw theirs the other day, and I literally just put mine right next to it. And I'm like, oh, look who's a size queen. Oh. Some of us over here just do as the best we can with our meager water bottles. Some of us can't get very far. Alrighty, so this next story that we're talking about here, for those of you that love the soda and the pop, PepsiCo recalls its popular zero sugar drink because it contains full sugar. Check the label before you drink it, especially if you're watching your sugar intake for medical reasons. Hi guys, I've got a new pitch for our zero sugar drinks. I've got I think a new angle, a new way we can really market this. Well, Bob, you better have something because God damn it, the stuff tastes like petrified horse piss, and we can't get starving kids in Somalia to drink this gloop. Yeah, but what if we load it up with sugar? It's zero sugar, Bob. How about that? Oh, wait a minute. But how do we let them? We just tell them it's not. But isn't that lying? Who cares? Good point. We'll do it. Baja Blast zero sugar is okay. I don't know. I generally don't like the zero sugar drinks. Look, there's enough other chemicals and crap in soda that like unless like they're saying like you're watching it for medical reasons. I don't say that zero sugar shouldn't exist or that they can't be tasty. I'm just saying if you're going to drink a soda unless there's a medical reason to avoid the sugar, who fucking cares? You've got so much other garbage in that syrup that you're drinking. Why? Oh, no, I don't want to have too much sugar. I mean, I'll take the chemicals that they use in, like, you know, fire retardant materials, but the sugar part, ooh, no. Got to get that red number 5 and blue number 10 that makes it look like a nice sultry brown number 2. So, yeah. Aw, damn it. Do I just funnel those sodas back in the bottle while retching it up or after? I don't know how you do it after. Like, because if it comes up, like, then that's your moment. You got to have a tight seal and A to B, but after, where are you going to put it before, like during, like after? Because if it's up, and then where does it sit before it gets? I don't know. Now we're getting into the specifics of someone else's vomit. You want to sit on this one for a while? Sounds like a killer. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We've got 20 minutes into the show already. We're going for another 3 hours, and our goal for tomorrow rests at what is it? At $25. We'll check what we made on the old Rumble, or not Rumble, on the old PayPal. Yeah, or not PayPal. We know what we made on PayPal yesterday. It was a big old goose egg. We're gonna check what we made on the old Twitch. That's the name of it, to see what we have to dock off of that. Let's check that out right now. I gotta point something out. I've got to point something out. The fuck was that? He said with a curious question. All right, I gotta point something out. Boop. So here's the opening screen, my main screen. Look at all the channels I like watching. Awake Jimmy, Corey Adam Comedy going right now. Awesome, great, love you guys going. Trump or Biden down to 61. This thing used to be loaded with people, and now it's so dead by comparison. So, Corey Adam Comedy doing some respectful viewers. This guy, Border Crossers Demand More, the great Jeff Mack. Okay, weird look, by the way. Whoever the hell this is, ooh, nice, 867 viewers. Israeli response to Iran attack. Okay, so you've got kind of an aim to sucker people in. Hi, Lynx, and Hangout and Riz. Why do you guys have such huge followings? I can't figure it out. I mean, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the both of you. I don't know. Is it in here? Is it this that's drawing them in? Or might it be this and that? God damn it. Sometimes I wish I had tits, because it wouldn't make me more talented. It'd at least make it easier, you know? Alrighty. So I can return it since it's recalled. Oh, right, the soda. But again, like I said, where do we put it in the interim? Where do we put it in the midtime? In the midtime. World of Warcraft? No. Twitch rivals World of Warcraft. Oh, no. That's a little painful. Loop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, what were we doing? Oh, that's the wrong button. We want to go over here. We want to look at Creator Dashboard. Creator Dashboard overview. And how we doing? Hey, it looks like we made a whole whopping, what was it, 15? $15? We made $15. All right, so then we get to kick that off of here. So now tomorrow's goal is sitting at a whopping $10 $10 to buy out all of tomorrow. And that goal might just kick over to Thursday if we can't do a show because of medical stuff. But we should be able to. I mean, the tits aren't really working for Aaron. Not sure it would help you, Johnny. Fair enough, Landers. You make a good point. Maybe I'm just jealous because I haven't spent any time with any tits lately other than Aaron's, and there's no appeal there. I just no offense, I don't find Aaron's tits attractive. Mikey Two Mugs, hey Johnny, I made it. Why is Twitch Rivals ad on YouTube? I don't know, because they want to get people to pay attention to the whole Twitch Rivals thing. I really don't know. The Twitch Rivals thing I was talking about was on a banner for my Twitch channel, so that's all the help I can give you. Good to see you, Mikey. Glad you made it. Let's see. They're going to hurt the diabetic people. I mean, yeah. But I feel like diabetic people maybe wouldn't drink soda if they're not supposed to have sugar. And if they're one of those diabetic people that needs to have sugar, I feel like they wouldn't drink zero sugar sodas. It just because, again. But yeah, it could be a huge problem, like you said. Kind of why they're doing the whole recall. Total recall. So Pepsi voluntarily recalled a total of 322 cases of, Schweppes Zero Sugar Ginger Ale, caffeine free. Oh, so now it definitely tastes like fucking hot garbage because it discovered during an internal investigation that cans labeled as zero sugar contain full sugar. The recall was initiated on March 9th with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, and the investigation is ongoing. Oh. So for the brief period where those cases out there, were they known as the rare good tasting zero sugar uncaffeinated? I mean, come on, man. I love how they bury the lead on the whole. Well, it was some Schweppes, zero sugar, zero caffeine, ginger ale. I don't know if you know this. Most people drink ginger ale for two reasons. One, ginger helps calm, like the stomach and the digestion. It's nice that way. Two, the caffeinated bubbles help, in a soothing way. So who the fuck on the goddamn planet would drink zero sugar, caffeine free? Or wait, no, that's carbonation, you asshole. Fuck, I'm stupid. That's carbonation, not caffeination. Caffeine is the stuff that makes it fun to drink. All right, so it still sucks, though. Only soda I drink is Schweppes. Ginger ale, oh, phew, regular. Yeah, again, zero sugar, caffeine free. It still just seems like, why would you? That's one of those things, if you died from this, if you passed away, people wouldn't say it's because the bottle was mislabeled. No. They'd be like, no, he died because of his horrible taste in soda. That was God's punishment. There was so much sugar in it. Yeah, because, God wanted anyone that goes, you know what, this'll do. No, it won't. No, it won't, and you don't need to be here anymore. You make bad decisions. Time to go. Pack it up. It's over. You had a good run. But you drank zero sugar, caffeine-free Schweppes ginger ale, and now it's time for you to refund your boarding pass and exit the show. All right, so if you're watching for your sugar intake for medical reasons, it may be dangerous to consume the recalled product. The FDA has not reported if there have been any illnesses or injuries related to the recall. The recalled products are 7.5-ounce cans of Schweppes Zero Sugar Ginger Ale, caffeine-free, with the following codes that can be found on the products. May 2024, May 2024, 520VS02164-. Okay, so just really, really long. They were all shipped to retail locations in Maryland, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. So if we're outside of this, we're really good. You guys really, really buried the lead The whole recalling its popular drink because it contains full sugar. They recalled a few in a few states, and popular? Zero caffeine Schweppes is popular? That might be the worst part of this whole story. I would enjoy a cat pissing in my mouth before drinking that horse dribble, says Hobo Chiller Recipe. Right? My daughter is a type 1 diabetic. All she can drink is diet, but in moderation. Right, but the caffeine-free part? Really? I mean, and again, this is where it is serious for some people. I don't refute that. We just act like this was a lot bigger deal than it was. I want to get a shirt for Aaron that says, I am a type 2 diabetic by choice. Aren't most type 2 diabetics by choice? I mean, I don't mean to nitpick, but isn't type 2 diabetes quasi self-inflicted? I could be wrong. I don't have it, so I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised. He would be good in one of those shirts that says eating for two. Well, he is technically always eating for two, him and his food baby. So are we. So say we all. Al, please don't bump the light. It affects the show. I'm undone by a cat. It's over. He's not even a young cat. He's an old cat. He's a fat cat. He's a plump, fluffy little cat. And he's fucking up my goddamn wigwam. Who are you and why are you playing? All right. This can't be the right story. I don't remember selecting this. Oh, no, I do remember selecting this. So we're going to play a little video for you here. And then after that video gets done, we're going to read this story. You guys remember yesterday the whole Golden Gate Bridge stuff? Well, if you didn't, we're going to play a little bit of video that will show you the whole Golden Gate Bridge stuff as soon as this stupid ad quits being gay. All right, boom, boom, flippity bop. There we go. And look at it. Isn't it amazing? Holy Jesus. All of these anti-Israel protesters. Look at all those cops right there. All those highway patrol. Look at them all. Just up, we're taking away one of the agitators. Up, give us your backpack. Time to go. Time to go, missy. You're going to go home now. All right, so let's see. How do we keep going? Do we keep going? We still have a line. We still have a lot of people. We still have traffic being blocked. We still have more of these ass hats. All of these ass hats. Nope. Again, police just kind of standing there. Let's cut forward a little bit more. Let's go again, like maybe another good like 10, 15 seconds. Nope. Still standing there. Oh, wait. We're backing up one at a time. Oh, so we're going to take this all day. We're going to take this all day. Okay. And again, I love the people what was it? Matt and Aaron covered this, and then Matt was just like, "You're wearing a freaking mask." Like, yeah, they're all wearing masks and hoodies. They're trying to cover their identities as much as possible. I don't know if that part was noticeable for you, but it's not the COVID thing. I get it. You've got COVID PTSD about anyone covering their face, but a lot of people use the whole mask thing as a convenient way to cover your face. If you'll notice, every single person who feels like looting a store seems to be very COVID conscious. And all of these people seem to be as well. Because we made covering your face and body applicable so we could fight a no boo-boo disease. All right, so again, we're walking them off one at a time. Walking them off one at a time. Is there still a banner there? Sort of. Are they rolling it up or something? Again, why are we doing this one at a time? Are you worried that something... Again, tell me that this isn't allowed and all that. Oh, we don't want to let you guys go. Go where? They are literally the ones blocking traffic. Roust them out of throw them off the bridge. You want due process? It's called gravity. Boom. So, the California Highway Patrol is warning. All right. So you guys, you saw that. Hey, Johnny, you can start the show now, Cripple. I mean, I could, but I thought I was doing it. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I could have swore, and I mean, don't get me wrong, because I am a retarded homo, but I could have swore that we had that thing going just a bit ago. All right, I want to check this. I want to make sure I had... All right, we did. Okay. So, back
It doesn't work for me.
What doesn't?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Not good. Who is that? Kraken slapping. Oh. Kraken slapping, follow chat. Oh, it is right. It doesn't work for me. I gotta have more cowbell. It's like, I got a fever. The only prescription is more cowbell. They are different. I thought they were the same. I was like, oh, we got to change those. I'm retarded. All right. We're really happy to have all of you here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Thank you for being here on all those channels. So again, you remember that footage we just showed you of the highway patrol being super duper rough and not taking no guff as they walk them down the road one at a time. You know, lest they have to deal with these hooligans. And this was after how long of them on just fucking around? So Aaron's on Rumble now, says John Doe. Aaron's Rumble exclusive for this week. And if the shows knock out the goals really, really well, he'd maybe consider sticking with just focusing on Rumble. But I guarantee you after today... he's probably going back to YouTube next week just because, again, he wants to hit the goals, and we get it. Yeah, I don't know what I just said either. Now, if we get through the goals this next few weeks on the show, if we get through that, then next month and the month after, like things getting worked out will mean the show goals dropping a lot, which will make everything awesome for his audience, which I fully support and hope like hell we can get to without too much difficulty, and then everybody will be happy. Everybody will be everywhere. Alrighty. That went out the window today. Yeah, Chevrolet JB's absolutely right. That boat kind of floated out the window at 10 o'clock today. So, I mean, I wouldn't put my money on that. Rumble is a hassle on the mobile, and it drains my battery. I'll pass on the Rumble shows. I'm sorry, Mikey Two Milks, and I think that is why Aaron won't be going exclusive to Rumble. There is a part of the audience that supports the show that either can't, won't, or doesn't on Rumble. And, he needs that support, and so for that reason, like, the numbers might be great, but we all love the free speech side of it. I wish the rest of my chats could be as free as Rumble. I don't mind flushing the screen once in a while. I got to get the sound effect put on there, but I don't mind flushing my chat window off my screen once in a while. But I love the idea that people can say whatever they want. Call me a big fat homo. I don't care. I got enough crap to deal with in real life. You think your words are going to hurt me? Bring it, bitch. So I'm all right. Rumble sucks for playback, too. And that might be true. I honestly don't know. I don't mean to be a dick. I don't know. I don't replay anything on Rumble. I don't. I do not. I hope April has an easier job search than I had, says Chevy JB. I think she actually already had something in mind. I think that's... Look, I don't know, because I'll be honest, Aaron's like, hey, man, I don't think you should talk to her about show stuff. So I haven't talked about any show stuff, job stuff, whatever. I'm leaving it out of it. And the only times I've hung out with Aaron, like, just casually, was this Saturday. And we were talking show stuff, so obviously she wasn't there. So, yeah, I don't think you do something like just not doing this anymore with having nothing planned. I don't know what that other thing might be. Probably has something. Johnny, we could sword fight for viewers, but with our dicks, of course. Landers, that wouldn't be a sword fight. I'd be more like Indiana Jones using a lasso, except from a wheelchair. Let's look at this YouTube clip. Oh, it's a clip of me. No, more admissions from Johnny. Wait a minute, what? More admissions from Johnny. Here's an interesting one. 5 seconds long. I worry about this admission. All right, let's find out what this admission is. Assume the position and learn the admission. I mean, don't get me wrong, because I am a retarded homo, but I could have swore. I mean, don't get me wrong, because I am a retarded homo, but I... When you're right, you're right. And you're always right. All right, there we go. That was nice. F and A. I don't know what you're saying, Trucker 18-wheeler, but that was funny as hell. I think Trucker 18-wheeler is having a seizure. Can we get a wellness check on Trucker 18-wheeler? All right, let's go ahead and do an actual show. Cheeseburger Pie saying, fuck YouTube. Hey, everybody's got their problems, man. Everyone's got their platform they like. You got to do what you like. I like doing a show. That's what I like. So, again, that video footage, we're going to get through this if it kills me. That video footage of the law enforcement being so proactive. California Highway Patrol is warning that the tactics used by unlawful anti-Israel protesters that temporarily blocked roads and created traffic nightmares yesterday on the Golden Gate Bridge in Oakland, quote, will not be tolerated. Do we need to go back to the video? I'm sorry, California Highway Patrol. It was remarkably tolerated. It was incredibly tolerated. It was all but supported and sponsored by the California Highway Patrol. The CHP's Golden Gate Division says 38 people have been arrested following the incidents in which demonstrators held up a banner with a message that said, "Stop the world for Gaza," and attached themselves to 55-gallon drums filled with concrete. All right, we ain't pitching those over the bridge. They're going to be too heavy. But if we could launch them over the bridge. Like, we don't detach the people. We just say, hey, actually, that's my thing. If they're attached to 55-gallon drums, just move the drums. Get a couple people to move the drums. They're one person. They ain't going to move it by themselves. Rumble is just fine for me. Been listening to InfoWars since I was 16. And I've always had Android since they went on to Rumble. Well, I have no problems with Rumble, but various people do. Like I said, that's why I love having the ability to stream on multiple platforms, because I might not agree with how you like your internet, like Dish to you, but again, how you like it is what's important to you. So we should do the way you like it, which is why I put it on multiple places. I'm like a good hoe. I am on so many street corners just in the chance I can make $20. Ba-ba-da-bam. Alrighty, so America needs a new leader, Rusty 2024. I totally agree with the first statement. As far as the sentiment as to your suggestion, I neither support nor deny that might be a superior choice. A.K.A. Doo-Doo Slayers, Bunghole Barbarians. What are we talking about? Wow. The beauty of Rumble is you can just say, yeah, you can say words. So again, the CHP insists that they will not put up with this tomfoolery, and next time they're going to do something. Oh, God. Can I open this image in a new tab? Let's open this image in a new tab. Again, this doesn't look like doing something. And these people need to get, like, again, seriously reprimanded for what they did. In terms of if you're going, otherwise you are letting it happen. I like Rumble more if it wasn't so janky and YouTube can F off with its ads. I agree, Bobby Bologna. YouTube is ad heavy. Twitch has gotten that way with a lot of people that I like watching, where there's a lot of ads. I hope there's not a lot on mine. I really don't like ads. I've been very not having ads. Colonizers. What? What prostate? Now we're just talking about different, these people, I have no idea where they would colonize or colonize colons. Prank caller, disavow. No, nothing to do with me. I don't, you said fat. Okay, so, there we go. Anti-Israeli agitators and their unlawful occupations must end. and the California Highway Patrol has had enough. A total of 26 people were arrested in the protest. Wait a minute, what do you mean 26? Well, we heard 38. It says 38 people have been arrested following the incidents. Okay. An attempt to block or shut down a freeway or state highway to protest is unlawful. Yeah, which is, again, why you should have done something immediately. A 15 Action, an activist group linked to the demonstrations and others around the U.S. on Monday, did not respond to requests from Fox News for comment. Protesters carried out economic blockades over 50 cities across the world, targeting the global economy for its complicity in the genocide of Palestine, the Palestinian people in Gaza, it said on X. All right, so A15 Action, how about we just make it a lot easier? Can we glass Palestine out? Can we just bomb it out and just be done? Because quite frankly, the more of these protests you do, the more I'm like, I'm now on the side of Israel. Not that I was before, but I guess I could be swayed. I have no reason to be on the side of Palestine, especially since the way you people behave is like this. Because again, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I've been against the government doing this stuff for a while, and I'm sick and tired of people acting like I can somehow make the government do something, right? You go rise up against the government. You didn't even fight the cops. So you don't want to fight the system I live in, but you expect me to fight the system I live in for you and your cause? That doesn't make sense. Why would I do that? You don't give two shits about me. Hell, half of you look like the kind of people that hate me because I'm one of those, what are they called? Toxic not alpha males. Yeah, I'm real alpha male in my wheelchair. I'm really, back down, beta bitch. I don't have to smack a bitch and set them right. Yeah, just come over here and I'll tell you what's what. Yeah, all right. Yeah, back off, homie. So, yeah, no. I'd pay for ad-free YouTube. I have YouTube Premium. I think I have ad-free YouTube. Isn't YouTube Premium ad-free? At least largely ad-free? I don't know. I don't remember for the life of me. Sweet Jesus. All right. Anyways, beta, says Saint Around. All right, we have 15 minutes left in the first hour, so I'll never give money to Google directly, says Bobby Bologna. Hey, I can't fault you for that. I actually agree with that. Giving money to Google directly is probably funds something inappropriate or uncouth. Nowadays, everything you give money to always goes back to something. That's why when I see the people at the Salvation Army every winter ringing their bells going, give money for the kids for Christmas, and I'll be like, how does this lead to fucking children? And they'll say, what? Excuse me? I'm like, because I know it does. None of you people do this nice stuff for fun. You always do it so you can fuck the kids. Why do you ring bells for children fuckers? Answer yourself. Sir, you seem crazy. I seem crazy. You're standing out in the cold ringing a bell for a bunch of people who want to plumb children. That's not okay. They steal my data. They make plenty off of that. You've got a point. I should start asking if Google can retroactively pay me for all of the revenue I've brought to them by just being a person who uses Google. That's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm sure it would go absolutely nowhere. Nothing says free Gaza like stopping midday traffic and pissing off your voting base. Right. Yeah. Which is why I think either A, this whole movement thing is being run by a different group than the one that it's cheering for, or B, they're just dumb. Either way, it's not going to have the intended result that the banners are asking for. Because I'll tell you right now, again, as someone who started out with the, Hamas attacked in October and then transitioned to Israel really needs to stop. It's gone more than far enough. I'm now literally getting to the point of I don't really care at this point so long as it's done. And either side is going to protest when that their side is getting genocided. But both sides are going to commit genocide. I am not delusional about that. I can tell you that for a fact. Johnny, I nude revenue for you. Johnny AI nude revenue for you. Johnny AI nude would probably not work out unless it was incredibly not true to life. Like AI nude Johnny might work out really well on the internet. Don't get me wrong. Problem is, AI new Johnny works out well on the internet, and then people meet real, not AI Johnny, and they go, who the fuck is this fat guy? I want the cute one back. So Veep Cheese would be interesting. Who is Cheese going to VIP for? Donald Trump? Look, no offense. If Donald Trump chooses cheeseburger pie to be his VIP, that's a sign of senility. I love cheese. I love cheeseburger pie, but no. This documentary will help you understand the world we are living in right now. It's a 10-part series. This is the first episode. Enjoy. CMJ1. What do you mean? Can you explain something other than that, or is this just one of those stupid troll things to you have 9 followers. Can you tell me what this is about? It's a 10-part series of what? I don't want to watch the first episode. I want to know this documentary will help you understand the world we're living in. No. Give me more to go off of than that. Do you have anything else, or are you just a bot? It's looking like a bot. All right. Cheese was seen with ham. Any comment on this joint effort? It's a troll. Yeah, I figured it was a troll. It's a troll. And if we still have Hobo hanging out in the chat, he can exercise his amazing new ability to boot people. Biggest dickest one, Giga Sigma Chad. Are we talking about me? Maybe. The people in the Gaza stuff? Absolutely. So, all right. But again, the California Highway Patrol has had enough, and they're not going to take it anymore. So you watch out next time, protesters, because that's unlawful. Yeah. And how about you don't treat them like fucking literally like rock stars? All right, stand up, back up. No. You don't let them do that. The cops go over the barriers and they pull the people out, and we get the people out. We aren't nice about it. We aren't cordial about it because, again, these asshats don't deserve cordial and nice. They're being asshats. I thought that part was understood. All right. No, I don't want. God, I hate my damn retarded hands. All right, as soon as this skincare thing is done. All right, it is done. All right, so we're going to go to this. We have a fire broke out at a 400-year-old Danish stock exchange. I didn't know we had stock exchanges that were that old. Figures it's a Danish stock exchange. Actually, no, 400 years old. Again, 400 years old. A stock exchange 400 years old. It's kind of crazy. So it goes back to like the 1600s. God bless cheese, brother. I love cheeseburger pie. He's fun. You put Hobo in charge over there. It's Joe Burger. There's a couple of mods over there. It's not just Hobo. Rusty's got it. I can't do it from the mobile app. What the fuck? Well, yeah, dude. So maybe that's the way of it is. Message removed by moderators. Somebody got it. Trucker 18-wheeler, can I get the power? I don't know. We'll think about it. Maybe later. Nope. Got to go to browser to do mod stuff yet. That's a shame. Your hairline is 400 years old. My hairline is 400 years old? I don't know if you know. My hairline.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Thank you, Kraken Slappin'. 8 months subscribed to the channel. Where's ye old cowbell? Little cowbell for Kraken Slappin'. Cowbell, Kraken Slappin' rolling on hey-o. All right, thank you for that. And again, thank you for all the support. Everything we get today goes towards our goal, which is on tomorrow's show, remaining at $10 to knock out that whole day. So if we get $10 today, that knocks out tomorrow, today, hooray. And then we have, $50 on the day after. But that goal might switch if we can't do a show right away when we get back. It depends how all that goes. I have to, again, get pumped full of medicine. So, yes, my hairline, 400 years old. Really not sure about that because it's been there for a while. Thank you, Fettuccine Al Pupu, for helping me clean off my face. We are now 100 bits or one sub away from a hype train. That's always a good fun time. So if you want to do that, we can kick off a hype train. We can have some fun. There's been new aimable stickers, so always feel free to use those. Oh, it's a username. I'm high on dentist drugs, says Bobby Bologna. Who's a username? Which one? They're all usernames. Everybody's a username. Eugene Stoner's a username. Rusty Grammar, biggest dickest one. I mean, I feel like they're all kind of obvious usernames. You're using a username. All right, moving on. So, all right, 400-year-old Danish stock exchange. I have no idea why the thing lit up on fire, but apparently now we're burning old buildings. First it was it Notre Dame, and now we're taking out the 400-year-old stock exchange. Not Chandler with a handicapped pig. Oh. Here we go. Let's check this out. Oh. That's a stock exchange? It looks more like a church, and it ain't doing well. Ooh, boy. Oh, man. So, I'm going to go ahead and guess that there might have been a few code violations.
Wow, your skin is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Fuck off. Sock exchange. It was a sock exchange. All of that cotton up in smoke. Cheeseburger pie. Cheeseburger pie is my legal name, says Cheese. Mercedes fire truck. Yeah, tell me you're bougie without saying it. All right, so let's get our Mercedes fire license. The first tower fell. There was only one tower. There was only one tower. Well, was it a tower? That looked more like a steeple.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Bin a min had to check if you still getting my prim.
I think you meant prime, not prim.
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and down on the
Cowbell for Chevy JB.
Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes the train, and here comes driver 10-2.
Biggest dick is saying insurance fraud. Very popular these days. Do you think it's insurance fraud? How do you insure a 400-year-old building?
Here comes the train.
There, we did our toots. All right. 76% of the way through level 1 of a hype train. Thank you for that, Lab Glass. I appreciate that. 125 bits. That's 76% of the way through the hype train. Means we are remarkably close to kicking it over to level 2. We'll do a controlled burn for level 1 in a minute, and then we'll do a controlled burn for level 2 after that and have to reload this damn thing. Dame with multiple bridges crashes in America. Same with the multiple bridge crashes in America. Ooh, that's tasty. Insurance fraud on the... Oh, insurance fraud. Well, they do have people investigating it. Do we trust the... Do we trust, like, the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the government to figure it out? We'll say this. That is interesting. Interesting idea. Johnny, it's raining cats and dogs on I-94. Need another pet. Rusty Grammar, no, I have 2 cats. I do not need any more. It was raining so bad that I literally had to back up to the Walgreens I went to today, so that way I could use my tailgate as kind of a rain canopy for loading and offloading my wheelchair.
We don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Hey Jimmy, I'm helping.
Super's got me banned. Oh, the ongoing trend of calling me Jimmy continues. Let's go, little cowbell for Strippers Got Me Banned. 30 months. That is amazing. I really got to get those new tab update things put up for people in the chat. Thank you so much. Cowbell coming out for Strippers Got Me Banned. Hey. Eugene Stoner bugging out saying, I have to go. Have a great rest of the show. See everyone later. Thank you, Eugene Stoner. Have a lovely day. Everyone should always exit on an applause. That's the way I feel. Russ T. Grammer says cheeseburger pie. Well, he is a good guy. 6% of the way through level 2. You guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much for that. Hype Train, it is awesome. We have 2.5 hours left in the program. We've got a lot more content to cover. Rule number 1, never trust the government, especially 3-letter bureaucracies. Look, I don't trust the government. I very much understand the necessity for a lot of parts of the government, but I will agree with you wholeheartedly. 3-letter bureaucracies, it's time to go. FBI, CIA, just get the fuck out of the way. Like, bleh, here's where I feel about the FBI. I don't like the FBI as a federal organization. What I like it as is several independent state organizations. They could be unified in terms of training, things like that, and working together in terms of joint investigations and stuff like that. But they should not be a full federal thing, like the whole overarching, like, no. We got a problem here. We got a problem. But yes, I'm probably going that way a lot myself. The roof is on fire, says Bobby Bologna. Yeah, dude, the whole thing was on fire. I thought the Notre Dame church was just rebuilt. Now they have another old church to fix. It's not a church. That was a stock exchange. They said sock exchange, Mr. Q. But again, it wasn't a church. Wife is scared of storms. She literally shit the bed. Never got back to sleep after changing the sheets. I'm sorry. That's a visual image I don't know how well I can handle. So if you're just joining us, Chevrolet JB is talking about the weather we've had, saying, quote, we had the loudest crack of thunder at 2 a.m., went on for like 2 minutes. Chevy JB then also saying, wife is scared of storms. She literally shit the bed, never got back to sleep after changing the sheets. Did she, though? Did she sleep like a pig in shit? Oh, boy. Oh, man. Alrighty. So that was a fun one. It's the Church of Socks. The Church of Socks, again, I thought it was a stock exchange. Now I don't know what's going on. I do know there's a hype train at level 2, 6% with 2 minutes left. If you're on if you're on Rumble, fuck you, Johnny. If you're on Twitch and you want to support the show, you have the bits, the subs, and the stickers, and you can get some sound drops with the bits. You can just do bits, whatever. All that rolls in. We call that a great day. Everything that we get towards that $10 we have to bank out for tomorrow's show. And yeah, so thank you for any support you do. I appreciate it. It helps us keep going. All right, where are we at? So yes, retired colonel says Iranians clearly sending signals to the U.S. Oh, this is you guys are pushing forward the story. That's the old one. I didn't want to watch. So the second one.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem.
Thanks.
Ooh, yes, problem.
I don't want. I hate these stupid fucking ads with these stupid. I need to talk about that on Rumble. Oh no, you changed the thing. Now I can't get to the content. Oh no. I was gonna talk about this, but never mind. Oh no. Maine targets Second Amendment with several gun safety bills after the deadliest shooting in the state's history. I was going to talk about this because I do not agree with necessarily targeting the Second Amendment. I wanted to hear what these bills were, but I can't even read what they were, and the video you put there isn't the same. That's about gender studies. And, oh, no, I didn't record that. I Control-C'd this one. You dicks. You goddamn dicks. All right, so there's the hype train finishing at level 2. Thank you very much for all of that. All right, 11 months, 5 months. Where's the I don't want to do the thing from 5 months ago. There's no point. So, since I can't read this one, and Yep, we're just going to go ahead and close that out. Apparently, in response to the shootings, Maine wants to take away gun owners' rights. Because, again, I'm sure if someone wants to hurt people, they'll go, oh, wait, I can't have guns. I better back out of that. I'm sure it's that easy. It's that easy, guys. Wouldn't the deadliest shooting in Maine be during the Revolutionary War? You know, that is a good question. How far, what's the time period for the deadliest shooting in Maine? Because I feel like some of those battles might have really, really ratcheted up a body count. A lot more than one person with a shotgun or whatever he had. Kelsey Grammer was on Star Trek before he was on Cheers. Cheers is a holodeck program. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. Oh, yeah, here we go. Wait, for that comment. What? Why did that come up? What the heck is... I got to scroll up over on the Twitch chat. Saint RN, where did that come... insurance didn't go into effect until 401 years. Oh, it was so close to going into effect. So now, where do we have Kelsey Grammer? That fucking weird out of nowhere thing. Accidental Cleveland steamer. Oh, biggest dickest one's not wrong. When she fucking freaks out and shits the bed. Alrighty, so what the heck picture is this? I don't know what the fuck picture this is. That doesn't look real. That looks like a fake thing. All right, anyhow, so we're going to talk about this one. As a lot of people know, I am a I am a non-religious denomination person. I do not sit at a particular table in terms of religion or any of that. I consider myself open-minded religiously, and I don't care for organized religion overall. That being said, what I'm about to read is a shocking, oh my God, you can't be serious, this is a problem thing, because this shouldn't be... I'm actually going to defend religion. This is bullshit. Pew report saying that over 60% of Catholics now believe abortion should be legal in all or most cases. This has got to be a lie. I have a real hard time believing Catholics are okay with abortion in all or most cases. Because, again, it's kind of against their religion. Johnny, not going anywhere, Rusty. Johnny is a little loopy today. You're not going anywhere, Rusty. Johnny's a little loopy today. What? Sorry for railroading the program, John. You're doing great. My bad. I'll see myself out. How did you railroad the program? Oh, my legal name. That's my legal name. Nephew of Kelsey Grammer and Dear Butch. Oh, you didn't railroad the program. It was just a weird, left field comment to catch from Saint RN. And it's not even in regards to the thing that you did. It's because it was just, it didn't have any context. I couldn't figure out where it fit. And it was just, Kelsey Grammer was on Star Trek before Cheers. Cheers is a holodeck program. I'm going through all of this stuff, and then I find that, and I go, okay, hold on. What? What? I could have a fun conversation a nerdy conversation for a long time about Cheers being a holodeck program. I like the sound of that. I actually like that theory. That seems amazing. So then what does that make the Frasier spin-off and reboot? Just a sad man with way too much time on the holodeck? Oh, I don't know what to do with this tossed salad and scrambled eggs. Engage warp drive, do. Yeah, it's not the same. All right. So, yeah, it's just, it's weird. It like I said, it got me. I don't know why, but it fucking got me. If you throw in nerdy quotes and stuff, you might throw me. We go along somewhere and someone just says, "So say we all," and be like, "All right, wait a minute, what?" The greater good. I love that we were quoting Hot Fuzz today, and Aaron had no fucking idea because he has not seen the movie Hot Fuzz. One of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost's best fucking movie collaborations. I know a lot of people like Shaun of the Dead, and did they do one other than Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz? I know they've been in stuff together, but like, yeah, I don't know. At any rate, Hot Fuzz is fucking awesome. Catholicism is a sin off the bat. They idolize Mary. What part of "thou shalt not have other gods before me" don't they understand? Is that true, Rusty Grammar? Now we're getting way too in the paint of Catholicism. I'm just saying in general, it seems like misinformation. Seems like a weird thing to be like, oh, Pew Report, because there is this weird liberal push to make abortion very, very acceptable for everybody, everywhere, all the time. But I'm not for that. I'm for what I call reasonable abortion, understanding reasonable abortion. But when you tell me that 60% of Catholics, I gotta say no. You can't tell me you're Catholic and you believe in abortion. That seems like that should be one of the pinnacle no-nos. Right up there with, being a Mo and, admitting that Father O'Leary touched your Jesus hole. The Pew Research Center released a blog titled 9 Facts About U.S. Catholics on Friday. Oh, this doesn't sound like a hit piece at all. 9 facts about U.S. Catholics. 1, very much secretly racist. They won't admit it, but they are. All right. 9 facts about U.S. Catholics on Friday. One fact included on that list, based on the research conducted from March 27th through April 2nd of 2023, found that 61% of Catholics living in the United States believe abortion should be legal in all or most cases. This is a slightly smaller percentage than the number of U.S. adults who said the same. So according to them, the Catholics and average American pretty much agree that killing a child in the womb is totally cool. I really... This is a marked shift from 2018 when 48% of Catholics believed abortion should be legal and compared to 47% who believed it should be illegal. Here's the 2018 chart. What? Unsurprisingly, actual devout Catholics are more opposed. What? Conversely, the difference in supporting for abortion among Catholics who attended Mass weekly and those who go less frequently is much starker. Only 34% of Catholics who go to Mass every week. Again, actual Catholics are not okay with this. It's all of the, I'm Catholic because, I need somewhere to go on Christmas and Easter. Catholics teach that you should, that you can talk and pray to Mother Mary instead of Jesus himself directly, which is not correct. Ooh. J Bra saying, "No, Johnny, I won't make out with you. Quit asking." When was I asking J Bra to make out with me? Democrats used to claim abortion should be safe, legal, and rare. Now they just want to flat out murder babies. They so silly. Again, I'm for abortion. I'm for early first term, okay, we can talk about this. After we get past like I said, to me, there's a point after a certain point, you've put in enough hours that you might as well finish the birdhouse. You know what I mean? Like, we've done the project long enough that we might as well finish working on it. Unless there's a legit health risk, then okay, fine. Or the other way I would allow it is if later term abortions, like if it's a rape baby. Because again, you've got to carry the thing. You can't get away from that. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I don't know where you are getting your info, Rusty, says Lab Glass. Yeah, I don't know. Here's all I'm going to say. I just thought that the Catholics, I don't know any of that Catholic Mother Mary bullshit. I just know, again, I really don't think Catholics are okay with the whole abortion thing. I feel like this information, this Pew Review blog, I feel like this is kind of, like baiting people into pushing a narrative. Going, hey, guys, we can really make everyone feel a lot more comfortable about abortion if we say the Catholics are cool with it. But they're not, though. Yeah, but we can lie. Oh, that's the Second Amendment search that we couldn't find the story we wanted, so let's close that up. All right, so we're down 15 minutes into the second hour. We've got our whole second hour stuff to load up here in just a minute. Before we do, we have an interesting case of, and it broke 20 hours ago. We've got another case of another teacher and a student. Well, they were fucking. Let's just put it the simple way. They were doing a little after-school's anatomy research, and oh boy, were they having fun, and somebody came upon them, to which the teacher was arrested after being caught undressed with a student. A student who, if I am to understand the facts of this case, fled the scene naked, Your Honor. A student who ran naked into the woods, lest he be caught getting his dick wet. Again, teacher on the scene getting dressed as the cops arrive. Beautiful. And once again, I have to say, it's not fair. Because, like, dude, I mean, you're not the hottest chick in the world, but, like, I'd throw that a bone, you know? I might not call home and be like, hey, I met my new wife, but all my good Catholic family members are a bunch of star-worshipping Wiccans. What? Skeezy Whitefish? You don't say. Don't arrest her yet. I haven't come yet. Oh, so somebody else came upon them. They didn't come upon each other. No. They were coming upon each other when someone else came upon them. It was a menage a trois of jizz. I don't know who doesn't know about the weird obsession around Mother Mary involving Catholics. My neighbors gift me one of those Mother Mary candles for Christmas. Well, I realize they revered the again Mother Mary, but isn't again the Mother Mary again lady carried the baby Christ? I mean, it's part of the thing, right? Like, you're allowed to worship that, aren't you? I don't fucking know. I believe if I pray hard enough to the streetlight, the color will change. So, I mean, I'm not really one we should go to for theology. Review working a delivery job in this rain really sucks, says Sandy Squatch. I would agree, man. That is balls. And let me just say a little applause for you and all you're doing in the rain. And our second controlled burn that we have to do. About tempted to start a GoFundMe for weed. Need to get that grow up thing moving. Scotty Fitzpatrick hashtag no filter subscribing 5 minutes ago on the YouTube channel. Thank you for that. I just got a notification on my Streamlabs thing. Thank you. Alrighty, so teacher was showing how to use a ruler properly. If by ruler you mean his dick, yeah, the teacher was, like I said, after hours. Yeah, you're kind of old. It still work. You got kind of a 7 of 9's grandma look to you. You know, if Jerry Ryan, yeah.
This Omaha substitute teacher sexually assaulted a teenage boy more than once.
Yeah, 45-year-old Aaron Ward was
more than
arrested
once.
Saturday.
That's right. She sexually assaulted him more than once. He was so goddamn scared of her that he climbed in her car, let her drive him to a second location, and ravage him sexually again and again, the whole time screaming just, oh, why are you doing this to me? Please stop. No. What he was screaming was, please don't stop. Don't stop. Was Phil some holes on the same night? Oh, Again, unless he's fucking 14 or younger, I don't see sexual assault. I see a willing participant and someone who really was apparently hungry for young dick.
Saturday morning after a 911 call of a suspicious vehicle parked on a dead-end road that was near 189th and Blondo.
Well, deputies found the teacher with a 17-year-old boy in his KETV News Watch.
Yeah, it was
7
near
and
Blondo.
Nashville's learning
Hey, I got bad news. Not only was it near Blondo, the thing at the end of the street was a Blondo, and that Blondo was being a pedo. So, on a school night, right? This kid's got places to be, lady. You ought to know that's where you met him. Hot damn. Seriously. One, none of my teachers were this cute. And yeah, she looks kind of like a strung out meth head right now. You wouldn't look good either after being in lockup for fucking a kid. But, like I said, she's kind of cute, man. None of my teachers were super cute, and even if they were, I didn't have a chance about planting any of them. That's not fair. I played on the hockey team. I was in shape. I could throw some dick back in the day. You're telling me no. Oh, man. Yet she's just giving it out. It's just not fair, man. It's not fair. Why didn't they make my teachers like that back in the day?
Investigation reveals it may not have been her first time.
17-year-old boy? Okay. I have a question, because we know it's less than 12, right? How many months from legal and not a problem was this? Oh, sexual assault. Yeah, he was real salty about the assault. Salty that it stopped.
May not have been her first time.
Rob, Julie, Aaron Ward was a substitute teacher at OPS Burke High School. The school confirming that Ward will not be returning to their school or any others in the...
What? So let me get this straight. She fucks one little kid and she can't work there no more? That ain't fair. I mean, if she fucked multiple ones. Trucker 18-wheeler, 17-year-old kid, that's not sexual assault. Yeah, I agree. Look, gross and not really cool. Yeah, absolutely. But she shouldn't be in jail. She shouldn't be losing her job. Well, all right, maybe the losing the job part. Because now I don't know if we can trust you around kids in general. All right, lose the job, fine. But again, I don't know if you know this or not. That 17-year-old is looking to fuck. I mean, sweet Jesus, if they're being safe about it, who cares? It's always amazing to see how they get caught, though. Oh, Bobby Bologna saying it's always amazing to see how they get caught. Well, without further ado.
District. It comes after Ward was arrested and charged with one count of felony sexual abuse by a school employee after admitting to having sexual relations with a teen.
If it's an ongoing relationship, which is what we see here, then I consider that grooming. I mean, obviously, there's some things that will come out in the investigation that I'm not going to get into the details of right now that would suggest certainly she was doing things down that path that I would consider grooming, yes.
Douglas County Deputy District Attorney Brenda Beadle describes the investigation into a substitute teacher found Saturday overnight with a 17-year-old student.
Based on what we know in the interviews that were done, it is sexual abuse by a school employee, which in this case is a 2A, which carries 0 to 20 years.
Deputies say the victim jumped into the driver's seat, driving 2 blocks before crashing into a yard. The boy ran off. That's when deputies made contact with 45-year-old Aaron Ward, who was putting her clothes on in the back seat. Deputies later found the victim in the Newport Landing neighborhood wearing just boxers, a T-shirt, and socks.
But did he still have a boner? I think we can rule out sexual assault if when you found him, he was still rock hard. Rusty Grammar, 0 to 20 years, that's a hell of a range. I would say that too. But mitigating factors, right? Right? Like let's say this kid were 13, 20 years. Kid's 17. I'm leaning closer to 0. You know what I mean? It was a chick. 20 years. The female teacher has sexually assaulted the 17-year-old male student. Fucking 0. Let's be honest, because I'm going to be honest. I'm a guy, okay? And I don't care if ladies are like, we get horny too. Yeah, whatever. Totally different for you guys. There's like actual repercussions, okay? Other than STDs, I got nothing to risk, right? And I was blowing loads into my brother's socks when I was a kid because I figured it was funny, and then he had to do the laundry, not me. So it's just the only clean way to do it. So I hope he washed his laundry. Otherwise, some of his socks got extra starch. But at any rate, Rusty Grammar saying that Mikey Two Milks is on fire day. What did Mikey say? This bitch is just salty that no 17-year-old athletes are knocking a piece off her dusty ass. Oh, absolutely. I guarantee you there's a fair amount of jealousy involved in this. I guarantee you that jealousy's a cruel bitch, and so is that lady. But yeah, no, I don't think the 17-year-old, it's not sexual assault. But like I said, if he was still chubbed up when you found him in his t-shirt, boxers, and socks, that is adorable. Just some 17-year-old crying like, I just wanted to get my dick wet. I just like the way her pussy smelled. Oh, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to get fucked in the butt just because I didn't want to be a virgin anymore. Like all that shit going through his mind because he has no idea what's going to happen to him. It's like, oh, no, you're the victim. Wait a minute, what? I'm the victim? I want to be victimized all the time. This is how we create men into perpetual victims. We take legit men who have been who've been galvanized in a manly way, and we go, you're a victim, sir. You better cry into this pillow. Fall in the grave with another link. Is this another LOL JFC Johnny? Yeah, like I said, a house of 5 kids, man. How did you get revenge on your older siblings for torturing you? I did. I considered it a 2 birds, 1 stone maneuver. In this case, the stone was my hot load. The 2 birds were a sock and my asshole brother. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, I got to unmute the audio. And I should probably flip it over to this screen so it looks better from that view. I got nothing to risk, right? And I was blowing loads into my brother's socks when I was I got nothing to risk. He only clipped the worst part. Oh boy. That won't come back to bite you. Holy fuck, this is fun. We're going until 5:30 today. God damn it. Maybe I need to not sleep more often. Not sleeping more often for the win. Thank you. Who was that? That was Fall in the Great. Thank you, Fall in the Great, for that clip. Although maybe I should be thanking myself, because let's be honest, who provided the clip and the source material for said clip? Me, by emptying my clip. All right. So let's get back to teacher sexually assaulting a student caught undressed with a student. Caught undressed with a student while the student fled into the woods in T-shirts, boxers, and socks. Do you think he was getting a blowjob? Or do you think he was probably going full what's the call-in number, says Jay Bro? I don't know that I want to do call-ins right now. I might do that one later. I don't know that I'm feeling call-ins right now. We got a healthy 2 hours to go on the show. I still want to see more about this lady, but I'll think about it.
We have female teachers, female coaches, female, scout leaders doing this, whether it's with a boy or with a girl, it doesn't matter. The impact is the same, and it can have a long-term impact into adulthood.
Yeah. The long-term impact of that kid thinking he's got major dick game, all right? Again, with ladies, I am remarkably more understanding what you're saying. But I don't, ma'am, again, not having a penis, I don't think you understand. The long-term anal scout leader, says Riding Dirty Llama. What's on your shirt, John? I see amplifiers. Oh, I got this shirt from Corey Adam when me and Aaron and Corey went out to see the Boxmasters with Billy Bob Thornton. We got to meet them. Corey hung out with Billy Bob Thornton. He bought me a shirt. He bought Aaron himself, April, and me a shirt, I think. He bought me a shirt. That's all I remember. So, yeah, Billy Bob Thornton, and then whoever that guy is. The Boxmasters. Decent band. Great live. Had a good time. Wait, you sniffed your brother's stiffed your brother's socks in 2 ways? No, I stiffed them in 1 way, solely with the jizz. And then I assume he washed them. At least I certainly hope he did. If not, like I said, extra starch for him.
A common misconception in cases such as this is that a teenage male cannot be a victim. But as Michelle Bang, Deputy Director of Project Harmony,
a teenage male can totally be a victim. A 17-year-old laying some pipe ain't a fucking victim.
He tells us that is not the case.
I know that some of the questions and some of the things that people have...
Again, a lady. An effing lady. I'm sorry, chick. You can only see this through the guise of your gender. You do not understand. At that point in time, he's not a victim. Unless she's making him do it against his will, he ain't a victim. He's a more than willing participant. He's shooting loads in his pants, waiting to shoot loads in her, okay? He has glued more zippers shut on his way to glue her fucking twat shut. This is why I don't like eating and doing a show. He's a victim. Let me hear him say he's a victim.
Indicated is that it's different when the victim is a male as opposed to a female, which I don't agree with that. And
of course you don't, because you're a dumb lady. I don't agree with that. Yes, it totally is different. You want to know one way it's different? He can't get pregnant and have a kid. If he says no and doesn't get an erection, not a whole lot's happening. Look, our wording is our wording, and if he was getting forcibly assaulted against his will, fine. But again, the implication is that it's different for a man versus a woman. Well, I mean, if you pay attention to science, yeah. Because when a man loves a woman, he tries to fuck her any way he can. And if she's no to teach her, he's just as happy. Again, if he is not jerking it himself, he's grateful. So once again, I feel like you don't understand the difference between women and men. Women might get horny. They might become attracted to someone. But again, dudes have a biological driven need to just fucking blast off from the hip, and it kicks in usually around like 14 to 16. And then, like I said, by 17, full-blown boners all day, waiting to fucking nut. You've got a constant case of permanent blue balls. I'm sorry. This chick is not awesome or innocent, but he's also not a victim.
And again, the whole purpose of this statute is to protect those that are vulnerable.
Experts urge that whether you're a victim or even a bystander, it is important to always speak up.
But it's
If I was a bystander, I wouldn't have spoke up. I would have just watched and jerked it. Sleep deprivation is fun for the jokes, but I am a gross motherfucker. All right. Mr. Q, incest sock sounds kind of nasty. Incest sock. Are you implying that I nutted into a sock? That sock had a child, and then I fucked that sock? Because otherwise, I don't get what you're talking about, incest sock. Whatever. All right, so experts urge that whether you're a victim or even a bystander, you speak up. Like I said, what if you just want to watch?
It is important to be honest. If you're a young person involved,
Yeah, can you be honest then? That this guy really isn't that big of a victim. What if the young person is honest and says, I'm not a victim? How hard and loud does this 17-year-old have to scream, I'm not a victim, before we believe him? There's my question. Well, he can't. He was groomed. I tell you, he was groomed. There's no way around it. Groomed, I say. Really, he was groomed. You know this for a fact? Did she start when he was 14? Because like I said, if you're not a guy, you will never understand the ungodly urge to just fucking nut as soon and as much as possible. You want to drop them, Saint Laurent cotton babies. Towley, I want you to meet your son, Washcloth. Oh, Washcloth! I'm so sorry, Washcloth. Yeah, like I said, no, he ain't a victim. He ain't a victim.
it can be difficult, but you know, we know that statistically, some offenders are going to offend multiple times, and so by sharing your story, you may be preventing another.
Now, Project Harmony offers resources and therapy to help any families.
Some offenders are going to offend multiple times. So by sharing your story, you may be preventing another. Do you think he wasn't talking to you because he was ashamed or thought you wouldn't believe him? Are you goddamn delusional? He didn't tell you. He didn't speak up because he wanted to keep his IHP in check. He didn't have to make out with some chick on a date and wonder if she would put out or if it would be her first time or how awkward it would be. He had someone chaperoning him into the world of getting laid. He's 17 years old, laying pipe in the back of a car. These are the days of his life. Of course he didn't fucking tell you about it. That's the reason it kept going. And if some nosy passerby had minded their own business, he'd still be plowing loads into that lady. If you and your brother fucked the same sock, would you be Eskimo brothers? No, because again, well, actually, hold on. That might check out. All right, the judges are torn. I'm going to give it a 50-50 just because Bobby Bologna. Yes. Well, I mean, it's washed first, right? I'm pretty sure we never shared the same sock. I was always a clean sock guy. So if we ever did, he's the one who got sloppy seconds. Oh, today's been so fucking weird. We probably knocked out tomorrow's goal, so thank you for the support. I'm going to link the palings. Just because that's probably a good idea, but what the fuck do I know? So, sock buddies. No, not sock buddies. Control fee. There's the PayPal, the Streamlabs, the Venmo. If you want to support the program, it helps keep this little show going. Calf High Tunnel Buddies. They wear crew socks. I mean, what are you going to use? I got a sizable hog. I got to cover the whole thing. Sometimes, Johnny, you share too much. Maybe. All right. That is, we are an hour and 45-ish minutes or whatever from being done. We have all of our second hour stories to load up. That is the end of Aaron Ward's chilling tale of fast times at Ridgemont High. Let's go ahead and close that out. First hour stories being done and all. Hey, everybody, it's a kitty cat. Who wanted to come say hi, kitty cat? No Sleep Johnny is the best Johnny. No Sleep Johnny is interesting. No, stay, kitty. We love you. We love you. And, oh, you did stay. Normally when I say stay and I give you a smooch, you go, and I'm gone. All right, so let's go ahead and just hit the mute button and open up our second hour stories. So our second hour stories, we have a story about a college diversity specialist, which makes me really very much not want to ever run into a diversity specialist. Being a piece of shit. So we're gonna have fun with that. Then we have a story that proves very much that, I'm sorry, but I think like we can't trust the media with the whole climate change, world ending stuff. I know a lot of you probably agree, but this one's gonna be again that whole confirmation bias thing. And then we have a report that a NGO tells illegals to vote for President Biden when you are in the United States. And you will be, oh my God, shocked as to who was on the board of that NGO's direct partner. Oh boy. It's almost funny if it wasn't like blatant, flagrant corruption trying to, again, hijack an election because they're not going to win because, again, they've been destroying the country. And that's why I'm like, the people are like, oh, but Donald Trump will ruin everything. Well, fuck nuts in charge right now isn't too big on your rights and your freedom, so what the hell are you smoking? All right. Anyways, Mr. Q saying kitty. Yes, Mr. Q, a big fan of the kitty, as am I. I love my kitty. Integra is the nicest kitty. In fact, she is, oh. Holy crap, there's a whole bunch of audio playing because I didn't realize I, hadn't done that. All right, was that the only one? Okay. Now we can do our sound drop.
That's one fucking nice kitty right there.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's go. We already did the substitute teacher story. All right, there we are. Rusty Grammar, thank you very, very much for the kitty emotes. All right, we have all of those up. We're good. God damn it, we're good. Okay, your brother's socks or your sister's panties. Is it still kind of weird, family? Okay, sister's panties is fucking gross. Two things that are very different about that. The brother's socks thing was, again, we shared a room, so when I was alone and I had a chat, like, again, yeah, the sisters, that's fucked up in every sense of the word. Wow. I'm going to this is how fucked up that one made me feel, just the bringing it up of it, like, is it weird that family, yeah, it is weird, but there's a vast difference between, like, saying, hey, a tube sock that goes on your foot, and, again, dudes messing with dudes, okay? The other one is just gross. Like this, like that level gross. Like I'm wiping that off of the chat. Like that's so if we don't have my stance on that clear enough, that's fucking gross, dude. Question, what did Johnny K jerk it to? That is a vast plethora of different things over time. Very, 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 very just sliding scale of different things I find appealing. Sometimes Asian women. But only sometimes, you know, when the sun rises. He jerked it to the other socks. Bobby Malone. He jerked it to the other socks. Oh, look at that Fruit Loom. Oh, you're a dirty little crew neck, aren't you? Oh yeah, Ride a Dirty Llama. Very, very true point. Where is it? I look at them other as soon as laundry day got done. I'd look at all of them balled up in the drawer there, and I'd just go, Where is it? Because, again, you're not going to nut into your own socks, right? That's gross. I don't want to fucking jizz into my own socks. Screw that. No, that's nasty. Do it into his. He can do his laundry. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, I'm not doing that shit. I'll throw it in the hamper for him. Like, I'm not going to be a dick about it, but he's going to want to clean them. Where's the sound drop we're looking for? Oh, shit. I'm turning into Aaron. Nope, not number 3. It was number 4. I knew it.
Twist his dick!
That took way too long to find. Not his dick. Not his dick. The sound drop. Fuck, today's being weird. All right. Let's go to this story. We can just click this, and then nope, we'll read the story from here. So we have a picture. I'm going to pull that picture up on the screen. And you guys might respond to the photo, the tweet, and kind of, get to the point of the story before the story even gets there, and that's fine. But we're going to put this picture up. You're going to look at it, and we can talk about it. This is, again, a college diversity specialist on diversity for a whole college. And I'm sorry, these things drive me nuts. I have really annoying fingernails that grow like crazy, and so I have to clip them like crazy to keep them effing in line. All right. So a college diversity specialist by the name of Carl Reed jumped onto a plane, and by that I mean he walked on like any asshole. As he boarded the early morning flight wearing my at MIT gear, a seatmate looked at me and asked, "Basketball?" ? I said, "No, engineering." What about me prompted him to think I was playing or coaching basketball? Now, he asks that question because he wants you to say, "Is it because I'm black?" I don't know. When you look at this guy, what about him would make you think basketball? I don't know, but let's read the story. So sometime Sunday morning, a man by the name of Carl Reed had this horrible event happen to him. However, if you're looking at the photo, cheeseburger pie with a laughy face. I don't know if he's laughing about the sock shit or Chevy Chapey. That's way too much. LOL, hold up, Johnny. If this is true, we need some panoramic pics, for research. No. God, no. My sister, again, Chevy JB, overshare. Jesus Christ. How old's your sister? No, shut up. All right, so, again, I don't know why anyone would think you're a basketball coach. You're only wearing an athletic fucking windbreaker with the letters MIT on it. Is it because I'm black? No, it's because you're dressed like an athlete, not a fucking engineer, asshole. All right. So, in an amazing turn of events, one of the best replies to this person's post is, and I should probably put this back on here to do it this way, is this. They responded to his post showing him the shirt that he was wearing and pointing out, sincere question, you are literally wearing some form of sports gear, not quote-unquote engineering swag. Is there any sport your seatmate could have guessed without you immediately jumping to accuse him of racism? Is it possible the problem might be in your head and not in your seatmate? Respectfully submitted. And then again, they show you the thing that he bought or wore was literally a Nike men's performance gear athletic hoodie or sport thing. Baseball or tennis. Maybe he is really tall, too. I ask all tall people if they shoot hoops. Again, it doesn't even matter about his height. I assume you're joking. But like I said, that's not the same one, but it is very similar. That's not the same one that he was wearing. But again, nothing about this says engineering. Nothing about this says anything but that. So let's see if there were any responses. For fuck's sake, someone made conversation and you thought you may be a coach because of your jacket. Tell me this isn't so. Oh, the nerve of that guy. He should have known you were race baiting. Oh, I love Nuclear Taco. No DMs, married. I don't give a shit. That's fucking follow. That's funny. We're going to give you a chance to earn my continued follow. Hey, Carl Reed again. We had a great conversation during the flight. The strategy to expose our biases, which we all have, and foster dialogue is to have meaningful engagement. Yeah, that's what it means to have meaningful engagement. What's this then? Because this looks like race baiting. Because again, you said, what about me prompted him to think I was playing or coaching basketball? Question face. And again, like a lot of us said, the whole this dressed for MIT. Again, you're not dressed like a diversity counselor. You're dressed like a fucking member of the athletic department. All right. So again, but when he gets called out, just, oh no, but we did have talks about people's biases, which they all have. Yeah, can we talk about yours? And how yours immediately assumes people do things for you or because you're black? I mean, come on, man. Alrighty. Was this the actual? Yeah, I guess it was. Coconuts helping a person survive. All right, so we've got that. That's just the first story from our second hour stuff. We're into the third hour. Holy Jesus. Saint Caesar, what's his Popeyes order? I just have a question. I don't mean this to sound dickish. Did you just go to Popeyes every time? I mean, maybe he's fucking vegan. I have no idea. Bobby Bologna, he probably does play basketball too. Yeah, there's a really good question. Follow-up question. Do you shoot hoops? You're an engineer. You don't find it fun to kind of work out the angles of slam dunking that ball? Or just scoring a sweet three-pointer? Saint Caesar saying, good God, Imholt, that is disturbing. Who's Imholt? You talking about me? You talking about me eating? Can't help you. It's where all the fights happen, Johnny. Yeah. It really ties into this one. All right. Let's go ahead. Hit play on this. Ugh. That really looked like it was going to be not orange juice, but jizz hitting that cake. All right, come on. Can we be done with this, please?
Roll. Let's talk about food because these guys got pretty lucky here. They had coconuts, right? So they had some decent nutrition.
They had coconuts. I got chips. What do you got?
And then there was also a small well on the island, so they had water, which of course is most essential. What are the options when you have something like that, or maybe something different, or you don't have a small well that you'd be so lucky for? What can you do?
For a week's amount of time, they would have been doing pretty good with just the coconuts, and people pay a lot of money for that kind of a retreat.
Take nuts, but for a week's worth of time, they would have been doing pretty good with just the Coke. And a lot of people pay a lot of good money for that kind of retreat.
Right? To just be on an island with some coconuts. And just that coconut diet, though, would be the only issue long term, because that's kind of a cleanser to the system when you're just having coconut, that much fiber like that. So they were very fortunate for the well, because the dehydration would have been a big issue over time. if they lost the
Shitting
boat,
bricks.
they don't have something to boil water and then capture that moisture because the fresh drinking water when you're stuck on an island like that is usually going to be your biggest problem.
So how is it?
Ooh, this looks.
No, I don't want the ads thing. How is that anything about what you promised?
Romantic.
Welcome.
That is
I'm your
none of.
host.
That is none of the how they survived on coconuts. You said that would be a problem long term. Okay, cool. That's why did you look like you were in the woods hunting Sasquatch and we're talking about living on an island? Bobby, a lot of orange juice and jizz are two different things. Right. But it was a commercial about Asian people having a wedding or a get-together. And orange juice was coming out of cake with like a photo printed on it. And I said it looked like jizz. Because it didn't look like urine. It was too thick. I don't think, you know what? They don't need to get it. It was for me anyway. Let's go ahead and do this one. We again are getting into our third hour. We have an hour and a half left in the show. If you don't have a big knife, you ain't opening the coconut. Yeah, I don't know how to open. Coconuts are not nutritional. I didn't think they were saying nutritional, but it was something they could survive on short term. But they did have a soccer ball named Wilson, says Mr. Q. You should be able to find a sharp rock or chunk of obsidian for a knife. If you're on an island, I should hope you could find a chunk of obsidian because, again, there's been probably a fair amount of volcanic activity to create said island. But you'll need to find a chunk of obsidian laying in a cornfield that has no business being. Just follow the stone wall up to a tree. All right, let's go to what happened in Houston recently. Taxes got done for everybody, myself included. Tax time, always a busy time. People freaking out about taxes. Right. But in this particular story that we have coming up, apparently in Houston, they had fights breaking out at the IRS office. I didn't realize it was this tough. I thought it was bad for me. Holy Jesus, here we go.
Now to trouble at the IRS tax assistance program this morning. Hundreds of people waiting for help to file their taxes were turned away after they say a fight broke out. Fox 26's Jade Fleury is live in Southwest Houston tonight with those details. Jade.
Ooh.
Yeah, Tom, hundreds of people were lined up.
A fight broke out, but my question is, what are you doing after the show?
Up here outside of the IRS building, hoping to get help with their taxes. Instead, a field assistant from the IRS told us that they had to shut down early because of a riot that broke out. Tempers flared outside of the Internal Revenue Services building Saturday
Let me guess,
morning
they
as
demanded
hundreds of
peace in the
people
Middle
were
East.
trying to file their taxes were turned away. People waiting for service tell us a fight broke out after a rush of people tried to enter the building at the same time.
Bobby
Many
Bologna
people
saying weird face.
frustrated after traveling.
That's fine, dude. That's why they invented doggy style or reverse cowgirl. You don't always have to look them in the eye. And even if you do, you can't get a paper bag.
From hours away and taking off work for the tax assistant help.
They opened the gates like around 9:10, and I think a couple people started fighting. So after that, they told everybody to go home.
The ones that had been standing out here ever since 3 o'clock in the morning, they get mad because you're rushing and skipping in front of them. They bum rushed them. 2 girls went in there and started fighting.
Now in a statement.
Do they set this stuff up like before the last day of taxes? So people couldn't wait in line. Somebody had to skip. Respect was not given, and them's fighting words.
And the IRS says that the delays today happened due to an overwhelming taxpayer demand for assistance. They said they will be helping these taxpayers on Monday.
Yeah, they'll be helping them on Monday, and then they'll be demanding all their money first thing.
From Southwest Houston, Jade Fleury, Fox 26 News.
Jade Flurry. I wouldn't mind her snowstorm. Oh, but not everyone trying to get in on the last day. No, everyone trying to get in on the last day. Then again, why is it the tax people's problem? Why can't people behave better? What the fuck? Just do your taxes earlier, right? Although I say that, and I did mine pretty much last minute, but that was due to the fact that one of the people who was supposed to give me tax paperwork was not very quick about it. So I had to wait, and that allowed me to be lazy. I'm not saying that it's that person's fault. No. That is not true. Saying that if that person hadn't given me an excuse to be lazy, I wouldn't have been lazy. They did give me an excuse. All right. Let's close this out. Let's close that down and get to this story. Wait a minute. Plan to solve that. Do we care about that? Oh, boy. Yeah, we do want to talk about that. And an NGO. Oh, and we want to talk about that. BINGO. Biden's NGO. All right, so let's get to this first one. So one of these stories came out a while ago, and that's why I got interested in this article. But I have to open both of these because they're independent of each other. All right, here we go. So I saw this story a while ago. I didn't talk about it. But melting polar ice is slowing the Earth's rotation, with possible consequences for timekeeping. A new study found that ice loss caused by climate change ice loss caused by climate change is redistributing mass on Earth enough to alter its spin. So guys, all of the ice is melting, and it's making the planet spin slower. I did mine Saturday, so I won't preach about not waiting until the end, says Toastmaster. Hey, man. Someone scuffed someone else's Jordans. Nah, man. Someone scuffed someone else's W2. But, again, this one that maybe I moved off the text one too fast. Yeah, this one is hilarious. So the planet is slowing down because the ice caps are melting. Global warming bad. Boo. Ooh. Woo. Literally the exact same day. The exact same day as this story. The exact same one. We have this one about burgers. No, I don't care about your burgers. Oh, no. The Earth is spinning too fast. The Earth is spinning faster than it used to. Clocks might have to skip a second to keep up. Now, I didn't realize this is a video, so we're gonna play that video. Before we play that video, remember, global warming has slightly slowed the Earth's rotation, and it could affect how we measure time. The exact same day.
Forward an hour, love it or hate it, daylight saving time is back. And here's no surprise to many, the government is still trying to figure out what time it is.
Oh, wait, never mind. This is about fucking daylight savings time. I don't give a shit about your daylight savings time thing. The Earth's changing spin is threatening to toy with our sense of time. Clocks and computerized society in an unprecedented way, but only for a second. For the first time in history, world timekeepers have to consider subtracting a second from our clocks in a few years. In a few years, by the way, because the planet is rotating a tad faster than it used to. Called a negative leap second around 2029 in a study in the Journal of Nature said on Wednesday. This is an unprecedented situation and a big deal. The study's lead author, Duncan Agnew, a geophysicist at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography, said at the University of California in San Diego. It's not a huge change in the Earth's rotation that's going to lead to some catastrophe or anything, but it's something notable. It's yet another indication that we're in a very unusual time, right? The ice melting at both of Earth's poles has been counteracting the planet's burst of speed, and it's likely to have delayed this global second of reckoning by about 3 years, Agnew said. The ice melting at both ends of the Earth's poles has been counteracting the planet's burst of speed. So the planet just sped up, and because the ice caps are melting, that's slowing that down? Wait, which way is it going? Bobby Bologna, if we could just randomly add and remove an hour for the hell of it, pretty sure this isn't going to affect time in any way. Right? And then Bob Bishop, this bullshit drives me mad. This is making me laugh. It's the exact same article as over here. It's just that, oh, what the fuck was that crazy shit? It's the exact same article as over here. It's just over here we have the opposite result. Because the ice caps are melting, the planet's slowing down. Because the ice caps are melting, the planet's speeding up. Wait a minute, what? Oh. Was fill some holes. Will Johnny live longer? No, none of us will. None of us will live any longer than we normally would have. Because subtracting a second in the day in terms of what time it is doesn't subtract a second from you and your existence. The clock on your existence started the minute you were born, or depending on what religion you pray to or beliefs you may have, started the minute your dad went, "Oh God, those tits are amazing. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it." And that's when the clock started on your life. You don't lose a second because the world does. So again, nobody lives any longer. Or shorter. Oh boy. It's weird. We're not supposed to call out the scientific community. We're not supposed to question the climate change stuff. But you guys keep changing the fucking message, and now it's gotten bipolar to the same day. My ice caps are melting on my pole, says Trucker 18-wheeler. I'll take her to my North Pole and melt her ice caps. Get it? I mean, fucking. All right. Oh, that one hurt my throat. The way I said that, I leaned into it and I just got a little bit of like an inflection thing, and it pulled right in here, and now I've got a really sore spot. Like, spoiler alert, I have a there it is. I have a little scab thing from tubes being in my chest, and so right here sometimes you can pull right and it hurts. And we got that in spades. All right. This one's going to make you laugh, maybe. So some politicians have crafted a plan to solve New York City's rat problem. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking, what, street sidewalk barbecues of rats? Because, I mean, the illegal immigrants have that one going. Skeezy Whitefish saying, all hail the science. TM. Trademarked. What will they pull out of their ass next? I don't know, but I do worry about the ice caps melting, particularly in the case of the North Pole as it pertains to polar bears. But if we're honest, I really don't see how the ice caps melting is both speeding up and slowing down the planet. Not sure how the fuck that happens. Wait, what the fuck happened to the rat czar? I don't know what happened to the rat czar, Mr. Q. I don't know what happened to the rat czar. I just know that the politicians have crafted a plan in New York City to solve the rat problem. And it involves the pill. See, guys, we're just going to give the rats contraceptives and abortions, and that will solve the rat problem. Really, guys, we don't know if it'll work. Oh, it's done wonders for the inner city community. Wait a minute, what? Oh, quiet part out loud. Oops. All right. So if you wanted to know where this is coming from, well, the Bill Gates Foundation has switched its focus to the rat world New York City has a major rat problem, and some of the experts think they might have a solution for the infestation. In New York City, the idea to distribute rat contraceptives got fresh attention in city government Thursday, following the death of an escaped zoo owl known as Falco. Falco, who was found dead with rat poison in his system. So an escaped zoo owl got loose, caught himself a meal, and died from the meal he caught. Guys, these poisoned rats are killing the escaped zoo owl population, and we need to be really, really careful. How about just rat contraceptives? You know, just a real soft kill measure. Oh my God! City Council member Sean Abernew proposed a city ordinance Thursday that would establish a pilot program for controlling the millions of rats lurking in subway stations and empty lots by using birth control instead of lethal chemicals. Abreu, a chair of the Committee on Sanitation and Solid Waste Management, said the contraceptives also are more ethical and humane than other methods. Right, so we just give them contraceptives. And what? Do we also want to start handing out rat condoms? Would we like to could we start considering rat diaphragms? Have we considered opening a, I want to say a planned pachyderm, but that's probably the wrong word. Some sort of, do we want to open a planned rodent clinic? For, you looking to have a few families, get a wheel. The poison killed the owl, but not the rats. Well, it certainly didn't help the rat that the owl killed, because the owl got the rat. Rusty Grammar, humane, who cares? They're rats. I think the problem is, Rusty Grammar, I think this bill is largely proposed by people who have indoor-outdoor cats, by seeing the death of stray cats, and by people, again, very, very upset about the owl Falco, because Falco caught himself a rat, and that rat was poisoned, and then he died. Oh, no. My ice caps are melting on my pole now. I completely stopped spinning, and now I'm thrusting. Trucker 18-wheeler, that's very funny. I wish I had read all of that the first time. I got the first one, though. Hey, close enough. Horseshoes and hand grenades. City Council member Sean Abernew, blah, 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 we did all that. Yep, more humane than other methods. So yeah, they're going to give the rats birth control. Every generation of New Yorkers has struggled to control rat populations. Mayor Eric Adams hired a rat czar last year, tasked with battling the detested rodents. Last month, New York City reduced the amount of food served up to rats by mandating all businesses put trash out in boxes. Oh. So now they're literally going, all right, that didn't work. Plan B. Plan B. We'll do Plan B. Plan B for rats. Good God, man. You know what? How about along with rat contraceptives, we also teach rat abstinence, because these rodents should wait till they're married to start. They shouldn't just pop off just a couple of kids every few months or whatever their cycles are. No. They should wait till they meet the right rat, and then they partner off and they get a home, and when they're financially stable and ready as mature adults, they reproduce and have baby rats. I had a cat visit my house yesterday, but my wife wouldn't let it in, says Was Fill Some Holes. I'm sorry. My neighbor's cat visits me all the time. Well, not me. Visits the house all the time. We don't let it in either. We've got 4 of our own. We don't need any more. So remember how the Great Replacement Theory thing was a conspiracy theory, and anyone who just farted, in this case, St. Caesar, anyone who talked about it was nuts, Tucker Carlson, all of them. This is going to be hard to hear if you believed the people that said it was all a theory and Tucker Carlson was full of shit and all. All right, there's a memo that's out, and it's not a conspiracy theory. It's not a like, oh, someone made this, whatever. No, a real thing. An NGO in Mexico, Resource Center Matamoros, or RCM, helps fund illegal border crossings into the U.S. to overthrow U.S. elections. And again, not a conspiracy theory. Here is one of their actual memos. Let's must read critical thread. What? How I need this translated apparently. I think it might be translated on the other thing. All right. Let's go back to the actual story. The flyer reads, reminder to vote for President Biden when you are in the United States. We need another 4 years of his term to stay open. Oh, boy. So, again, this is the memo. This is the memo. Todos con Biden. Yeah, again, so, oh, boy. Welcome, migrants. Oh, God damn it. You have to vote for Biden. Let's go ahead and read this thing because I'm sure they'll give us the thing. Welcome, migrants. The Resource Center is a complex of 6 offices that is home to HIAS, which provides legal assistance and assistance in obtaining formal documents for job search and integration into the city of Matamoros while they wait to access the asylum process in the U.S. We support the legal team by all possible means, including going to the camp to deliver documentation or gather people for consultations before their hearings. Reminder to vote for President Biden when you are in the United States. We need another 4 years of his term to stay open. Greetings, founder Gabby Zavala. So I guess they're assuming that these people won't have any problem getting a ballot and that they're just going to be able to vote. Oh, wow. And we've got a video and audio thing here. These flyers were discovered by @RealMuckraker throughout the Resource Center in Matamoros, RCM, location, including the walls of a porta potty. They also appear to be handed out when illegal aliens use the RCM for assistance in coming to the U.S. Oh, boy. Again, I'm sorry. People are like, oh, Donald Trump's horrible. If we elect him, this or that'll happen. No, I'm sorry. This person that currently is the president right now needs to get the fuck out. I am sick of the greed. I'm sick of the self-enriching at the expense of American people and the economy. I'm sick of all that. But more importantly, the fact that the rights of the American people, the processes of America, none of that means anything to this asshole. Because, again, he wants to bring in illegal citizens going, hey, vote for me. And I get it. That's kind of the same kind of bullshit shtick they used back in the day when people got off the boats, like, remember to vote Democrat. But the difference is that at that time the immigration was legal, and at this time it's fucking scary. 420 Johnny time. Oh, you're right, we are remarkably close to that. Thank you for that warning. I need to reload, so I'll work on that while we hit play. I clicky. Why are you going in the infant porta potty? You're an adult. I don't want to watch you poop. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Again, every one of the bathrooms has this in there. Skeezy whitefish, and there's nothing you pussies can do about it. There pretty much isn't a whole lot that we can do about it. There isn't. There really isn't. Unless we're willing to, rise up and fight back against Biden if he gets another 4 years. I'm telling you, man, I'm not far off on that. but that's because I don't feel like I got a whole lot of time left. The only problem I worry about any of that shit is taking care of my kid. That's the only problem. I want one person, just one, to tell me things are better now than they were in 2018, 2019, please. Rusty Grammar, there are people who literally will find a way to say that to you, and even though they're lying through their fucking ass, they are, again, they're going to believe it. They're going to tell themselves that message because they need to believe it, because they can't have Donald Trump in office. All right, so let's go with this. Riding Dirty Llama, Rusty Grammar, good luck. Yeah, you're not going to find... No offense, you're not going to find that guy. You ain't going to find that guy. I ain't going to find that guy, and I've been looking. All right, I'm a little late on the 420. I apologize. I got caught up in the stories and stuff. We have a little bit less than or a little bit more. Fuck me, I can't do math. We have a little bit more of an hour. A little bit more than... Thank you. An hour to do in the show. And after we get done with all that, I'm probably going to have to find a way to sleep. But until we get done with all that, we're going to keep going. If you want to support the show, we have the Twitch, bits, subs, sound drops, all that stuff. We have the Venmo, the YouTube, the Streamlabs, the PayPal. And I'm probably a minute late on 420, but I'm sorry. Here we go, 420, whatever. Rusty Grammar saying, I just spent $60 at the grocery store on 5 fucking items. Would have been able to pay with $20 back then. Yeah, right? And tell the cashier to keep the change. Nowadays, I'm giving the cashier $60, and I'm like, well, if I'm paying this much, do I get a blowy on my way out, huh, Toots? And now I can't shop there anymore. They had great roast beef. Jokes. Okay, again, we've got about an hour. So let's go ahead and finish this video. Does nobody find it odd that you're going from porta potty to porta potty so quickly? I mean, I feel like somebody might have questions. What are you doing in each of the porta potties? Just take a shit. So this is the lovely waiting area, huh? Now on the latest episode of Survivor. Holy Jesus. Debt increases every year. Congress doesn't even bother with a budget anymore, and we are flooded with more people, right? Like I said, we really need to bring in the golden age of razor board retirement plans for our current government. But the problem is, too many of us have it too easy. We're not going to do it. The others of us that might be determined, well, there aren't enough of us, so it ain't going to work. No Pin 15 Fathead saying drugs are bad, okay? I can't agree more. Drugs are bad. People shouldn't do drugs, especially if they can't, like, control their tolerances and understand themselves in the case of how drugs affect them and how they are on drugs. Drugs are bad. People should never, ever, under any circumstances, even for their own medical benefit like I'm about to, ever do drugs. Again, just if we're not clear, drugs are bad. Master Meatball says, hate to say this, get out now, the ship is sinking. Sure, Master Meatball, just one question. Where the hell are we going to go? We were the last decent place left. I'm sorry, I don't know. Israel? No, thank you. No, Well, they can say terminate after I'm dead. Terminate what? What do they want to terminate? You guys want to unalive yourselves? Do it without me. I'm not planning to unalive myself. Whoa. Wow. Did it get blackpilled in the chat? People, we need to wake up. The USD is slated for termination. The United States dollar, dude, slated for termination. The United States dollar has been dead for a while. St. Caesar, come to the UK, Johnny. You will be loved here. You know what? I wouldn't mind going to the UK. I have a lot of friends that I've met online in the British Isles. Wouldn't mind going over there, but I don't know that they'd want me. What do you need we need a handicapped cripple who likes going on the internet and talking out his ass. We could totally use one of those. All right, so that NGO that we're talking about, the Oversight Project, RCM, bills itself as an operation which functions for Hebrew Immigrant Aid, or HIAS, which helps illegal aliens enter the United States. Secretary Mayorkas is the former board member of HIAS, which received numerous grants from Soros Open Society Foundation over the years. So literally the former head of the sister company that runs this thing is a member of the Biden administration. And this is public knowledge. Why is this not considered election interference? Why isn't this considered treasonous? All of the people on January 6th that walked into the halls of power for an afternoon that had zero effect on the actual fucking government. Zero. None. They changed nothing. They did nothing. They meant nothing. So all of those people had to be locked up because they're dangerous. But our current president and his current regime can, again, just siphon in people from other countries going, remember, you need to vote for Biden because we need you. We need him in office if we want to keep these borders open. Death Blow 19, are they still locked up? Most of them, yeah. Most of them, yes. That's one of the things that Donald Trump, I think, runs on, is that he's going to pardon January 6 people, which I'm fine with. St. Caesar, how's that vampire knives thing going over in the UK? They have eased up. Have they eased up at all? Vampire knives. Sounds weird. Vampire knives. They cut you for your blood. All right. So again, all of these fucking programs funded by Soros. If you needed any other hints to it being just an evil, messed up thing. So yes, Alejandro Mayorkas, apparently, obviously, very much in line with this open borders bullshit. And why the fuck is he in charge of the border? This is a person who has a conflict of interest that should have forbade him from being in charge of border security. That's like making criminals in charge of guarding the bank and then wondering why we don't have any money. Like, where did all the money go? I don't know. You said the thieves could guard it, and they decided it was better off in their home, and they took it with them. You fucking dicks. Oh, boy. All right, so we have an hour left in the show. I need to load up my last hour stories, and we'll have a lot more fun. But the government won't hurt me is the price tag to pay, but nobody wants to pay that price tag, so just learn to enjoy what you got now. Bobby Bologna, the government will hurt me as the price tag to pay. I'm not saying I'm afraid to pay that price tag. I'm saying at this point, you need everybody to go against the government, and you need the military to side with the people. If you don't have that, if you have the military siding with the government, at best, you have a really messy, really bloody civil war. At best. And you don't win, by the way. You don't win because you don't have half the toys they do.
The sad truth is that cock size is the smallest it's ever been in recorded history.
Can you throw some hits? Yeah. Can you blow up some shit? Absolutely. Can you do some damage? Absolutely. Yeah. And to the end of till the cows fucking come home. Do you got drones? Do you got like Reaper drones? Like fucking can't see them, can't hear them, but they can bogey in on you and snipe you with a fucking missile and take out like a small area or even a city block? Do you got those? Because the government does. Government got a whole lot of toys. A lot of them they don't even use locally, and some of them they say they don't. But oh boy, will they quick if they need to. Their toys don't work without fuel. This is Bobby Bologna. I've got bad news for you on that. you'll lose your supply before they lose theirs. Just overall, you'll lose yours before they lose theirs. The military happens to have reserves, nowhere near as much as they used to, because again of old Joe Biden. But again, governments can lobby with other countries to repair, refuel, and replace those reserves. If they don't want to fix yours, they don't have to. And something about cheap, what we would all call gas stations knife around here. Bobby Bologna, who's shipping their supply. Again, other countries and or if the American people aren't for it, the military. Do you assume that if we're all fighting, we're going to keep working together? Who's paying their taxes? Bobby, if we're at war, believe me, they're not collecting our taxes, but like I said, if you stop paying your taxes and you pick up a gun, it's still not going to work out for you. You have to have everybody on your side, and after that, they can just seize you and your stuff because now you're a traitor. So they don't need you to pay your taxes. They can take all of your inherited wealth, all of your land, and they can sell that stuff. They aren't the gods you think they are. I don't think they're gods. I think they have more power than the people do. I don't think they're gods. I think they have more power. Did you not hear what I said? I said if the military doesn't side with the government, you can totally fucking take it over, stop it, whatever. But if the military, the police, and all of that side with the government, they have more toys than you. You won't win the fight. That's all I said. I didn't say they were gods. That's not a god. That's like, again, you know what? I'm going to let's go on to Midland Armory and see what it costs to get a Predator drone. Oh, that's right. They don't sell those. And even if they did, I don't have a couple million. That's the price to pay. Right. That's the price to pay. Just go up and die. Like I said, I'm not even against it. I'm just saying we're not going to win. We're just all going to die. That's all it's going to be. And that's why most people won't do it. So I'm, again, like, all I'm saying is, like, yeah, sure. You get one person. The Taliban totally lost. No, the Taliban didn't lose. America went into a place they couldn't win again. What the fuck is this about? The Taliban totally lost. The Taliban also didn't fight the government. They waited for the occupying government to leave. America's government isn't an occupying force. It's our... blah, blah, you never saw Bugs Life with your daughter, have you, Johnny? What about Bugs Life? It's a great movie. I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, thank you for that random thing. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. You can get some really cool shit with a FFL. You can even get rocket launches. You do have to machine your own ammo. Fruits Calhoun. That movie sucks. Fuck grasshoppers, says Riding Dirty Llama. I ordered a Predator drone on Amazon. Come to find out, it was a cheap Chinese knockoff and didn't even include AA batteries. Oh, all the weirdness and random fun we're having. We have an hour left in the show. I need to pull up our last hour stories so we can keep going. I am losing my mind in delirium, which is fun. So we're going to go ahead and pull up the third hour stories. Let's grab this. Ooh, we got a fun one for that. We've got a cable car accident in Turkey that resulted in people needing to be rescued. So we'll check that out. Let's mute the audio here. I've got to move my Zoob tube and water bottle. Water bottle's empty. Fucking fat load of God that thing does. All right, let's go to this. Yes. Yes. Oh boy. We're selling OJ's Bronco. That's one story we can talk about. We've got a fucking AI romance movie. We're going to watch the trailer for that, see how horrible it is. And people in Japan are fucking weird, and we've got a video of weird pet apartments. So we'll look at those. And there's a video that a guy put up, Joe Brown, 11.7K subscribers. He put this video up yesterday. This Joe Brown guy is the source of one of my favorite sound drops, which is this one right here. Oh, Jesus, it helps if you don't mute, if you unmute the fucking channel.
Maybe something different, or you...
Oh, Jesus, but one of you is going. Which one? Of course, because you can't effing wait. Help sign Sparks. We already did this, the coconuts and how it rescued people. How did I get that in there twice? The goddamn coconut story. All right, fuck it. You're out. You're out, you stupid coconutty. All right, let's go ahead and get to, again, the... Why are you... Can you guys not just start playing automatically? Fucking wait, you dicks. All right, here we go. Boop, boop, boopity, boop. Where is my favorite sound drop from the Joe Brown guy is this one.
And they say there's more slaves now than there ever was in human history, but they're all Asians, so who gives a shit?
So apparently he lets people spray him with bear mace, and I'm totally cool with that. We're going to watch it. I don't want the white Bronco, but how much are those OJ gloves going for? Oh, how much are those OJ gloves going for? And do they throw in the knife for free? Well, I mean, a deal like that, you got to take a stab at it, right? I mean, and plus... This merchandise is only hot right now, so if you wait just a little bit, I'm sure they'll be slashing prices. Okay, enough of that. So we've got a city a video about diseases and things because of migrant cases in Chicago. But before we get to that, we're going to read the part of the story that's not, I don't believe, tied to the video. A Democratic alderman in Chicago warned city leaders that they are neglecting their own citizens by voting to pay Mayor Brandon Johnson's request for an additional $70 million to help care for migrants who have arrived in the city. The Budget Committee voted in 21-8 on Monday to advance the proposal to the full city council after a lengthy debate. We are not taking care of our own, Alderman Chris Taliaferro. One of them is still left in Chicago, huh? Said of the 29th Ward during the meeting, we have all but forgotten the residents of the West Side and the South Side. West Side. The city has already allocated $150 million to help with the growing migrant crisis, and other city officials also questioned Johnson's request for an additional $70 million in funding. So we're giving $220 million of this city's money. Chicago's got a lot to spare, huh? You guys got 220 you're not doing anything with. You don't need to improve the educational system. There's no EBT or low income programs you need to run. You got that $220 million just laying around. You can just sacrifice that for these people. That is mighty white of you. Here we are. Oh, God, this guy really got off on a tangent. I wish we had a video. Here we are begging for more money when we don't have money for the people here, said 9th Ward Alderman Anthony Bealey, a Democrat who opposed the proposal. We don't have money for after-school programs. We don't have money to help our kids get off the street, yet we would just blow money left and right. That's a fundamental problem. Well, congratulations and welcome to the liberal left of America today. Or as you would word it, a fundamental problem. Alrighty, so the $70 million, should the city council approve the proposal, will be drawn from the city's assigned fund balance from 2022. This sounds like a weird shady way to just write off expenses. Budget director Annette Guzman said Monday, according to the Chicago Sun-Times. So you're just going to make this money up and say you have the ability to pay for it. Righty. So that's the end of that. Let's get to the video part of this that I wanted to play. Let's check out how the migrant shelters are doing in Chicago. Let's find out what's going on in Chicago.
Come out slowly and steadily now, as we saw with the measles and as we're seeing.
Chicago health officials confirming a, quote, small number of tuberculosis cases in
Tuberculosis?
migrant shelters across the city.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did he say tuberculosis? You better testify. Tuberculosis is coming.
Not saying how many. This comes after 56 known measles cases are reported in the Windy City. Chicago Alderman Raymond Lopez has warned about this issue for months, and he joins us now. So, Raymond, you warned them that this was going to happen, but they didn't listen to you. Are they listening now?
You know, Lawrence, good morning. I don't know how much our department.
Bobby Bologna. Aren't they always broke? They are always broke. They are totally always broke. I love Bobby Bologna again. Tuberculosis. I fucking love that. Wait, you had that recently, didn't you, Johnny? No, I had a scare. I had a tuberculosis scare, which I did not have. It was a false positive. My immune system is kind of like Rambo. It doesn't know right or wrong. It just knows death. So it kills everything that comes into my body, sometimes including my own body. It's like a
Department
superpower.
of Public Health or other officials are listening to the alarms that we've been raising since August of last year, and even in September when we had receipts from our ambulances showing that we had individuals testing positive for tuberculosis. This is a crisis we could have avoided, just like with the measles, if we had simply instituted the American standard of vaccines upon all of those migrants being shipped to the city of Chicago. Many of these individuals come with children, they are in our schools, and all of those vaccination requirements that our kids are responsible for are waived for the migrant asylum seekers.
Right, but they're going to vote for Biden. Shh, don't rock the boat. They're going to vote for Biden. If we don't do this, President Cheeto will get back in, and Satan will rise in the sky, and we'll all burn in hell. We have to stop President Cheeto.
Your children, and that is putting people, families, and communities at risk.
You know, Raymond, I've been so perplexed because
Riding Dirty Llama going, okay.
Reporting.
Yeah, no, the whole tuberculosis scare was, again, a complete bullshit scare. I did some blood work, and they're like, hey, test inconclusive. Need to do another test. Their other test was to, I think, give me an infusion of some sort, an injection in a specific area, and if I had a bad reaction to the injection, then I had tuberculosis. But I didn't have a bad reaction to the injection. Like I said, it's kind of bullshit in a lot of ways. But what are you going to do? Biden is just a nice old man. Sure, tell that to his daughter in the bathroom.
And talking with the folks, they're upset. I know your district. And the people there are minorities. They're also, you got immigrants there as well. But it seems like the mayor has
the people there are minorities, and you've got immigrants as well. So it seems like, look, are you a sleeper agent? You working for the other team?
To paint those that are critical of this sanctuary city policy and not having a response to the people there as anti-immigrant.
Without question, we have seen where efforts by this administration to put migrants on a toxic dump site were labeled as racist when people like myself and community opposed it, saying it wasn't healthy for them or for the neighborhood to have all of that dust kicked up. Even when I brought this issue about tuberculosis, measles, and mumps to the forefront, I've been told that I'm anti-immigrant and xenophobic, even though I'm the great-grandson of immigrants.
I'm the great-grandson of immigrants, and people call me wetback to this day. Look, dude. You don't need to sell me on, I like how he said the grandson of immigrants. He has to point out, like, look, man, I don't mean to brag, but my parents were legal residents, and I was born legal residents, and so my grandparents were the immigrants, motherfucker. Like, I've been here. I am a 100% American, which he is, yeah, absolutely. But again, like I said, don't need to convince me about the immigrant part. You could have just been like, yeah, again, I'm xenophobic and I'm anti-immigrant. I don't know if you know this, but I've been cooking rice and beans for every one of these motherfuckers. Like, I don't know. You don't gotta fucking make it look like you're on both sides. Like, oh, I don't approve of this, but I am an immigrant. Like, but you're not an immigrant. So again, weird way to kind of straddle the line.
So they could gaslight all they want, but at a certain point, the truth is going to come out, and we're seeing it come out slowly and steadily now, as we saw with the measles. And
dude, we've seen it come out quite quickly. Like when they start rioting and freaking the fuck out and beating up cops and fighting law enforcement, that happens fast.
We're seeing now with tuberculosis.
Real quickly, because I only got 15 seconds, Raymond, do you think people in Chicago, because of this issue, because I haven't seen people at these city council meetings like this in a long time, do you think they're going to start voting differently just based on this issue alone?
No. Well, as you mentioned earlier, Americans are fed up with seeing themselves being leapfrogged over by those coming to this country just to get service and support. And I think that at some point, this is going to drive a wedge, particularly for the Democratic Party, my party, with our core base of African-American and Latino voters who feel as though we have not invested in them the way we're investing in these migrant asylum seekers.
Such a valid...
to be fair, we invested in the African-American community. But it was a long, 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 long time ago. The original investment was more of, what would you call that, more of an agricultural thing, and it just kind of turned out that over time it didn't work. So I feel like further investments wouldn't really help. Like plus who sells them anymore? You know, like where are we going to get the
point, a man of the people.
See, I'm implying the investment was slavery.
In Chicago, go visit Raymond. Raymond, thanks so much.
Oh shit, that's the end of the story. I wanted to use that as a nice little bailout because I didn't want to be on the screen anymore. I wanted to eat some more chips. God damn it! I wanted to eat chips. Okay, I wanted to eat chips. It's been a long day. We've got a half hour left. We got a 45 minutes left in the program. My party, I'll cry, says Westfield Simoles. Wait a minute, what? Biden is just a nice old man. Sniff, sniff. Jones would get fired if he called them illegal aliens on air. Probably. We'll invite those unhoused migrants. Well, invite those unhoused migrants to your house, newscaster dude. Oh, dude, the newscaster guy wasn't the one saying that we should have the unhoused migrants. He was saying overall that the way the administration was doing it was bad for them and for the people. But I think overall he was kind of the opinion that we kind of can't. Again, we can't keep just shelling out stuff for all of these people like we haven't, like we've taken care of everything at home and everything here is totally fine. And there's going to be a whole lot of people here who are going to be like, well, wait a minute. We aren't getting that help. We aren't getting that assistance. What is the line from Law-Abiding Citizen? It's the have-nots in here. It's the have-nots in here. Oh, I got a message. As it's... All right. Well, I'm going to get a raise next month. Hooray for me. I'll worry about that later. But hey, hooray for me. I'm getting a raise next month. I mean, not happy about how that came about, but I'm also not the kind of man to complain. Wait a minute. Grew up rapping with them. What do we talk about, Roots Calhoun? Liberal F. Right. Where is that? That's on the YouTube chat. Now I got to catch up with this. My party, I'll cry. Yay. Next month. Yeah, next month, dude. Next month. Congrats, you deserve it, says Skeezy Whitefish. Master Meatball from who? From Steel Toe. I'm getting a raise from Steel Toe because I am a reasonably decent employee. Has nothing at all to do with larger expenditures coming off the books that gives up extra money for me. So yeah, and I might get another raise after that. So you know what? We'll see how it goes. Also, dude, next Thursday I'm doing Keanu Cast next Thursday, so that's going to be super awesome. Johnny is the employee of the month. Yeah, it's down to me or Aaron for employee of the month. No, Pen 15, fathead. So really, I mean, whoever wins, the other guy was like runner-up. So what are you going to do? At least we know if you just quit, you'll still get paid for a month or so afterwards. Well, I get paid, I think everybody gets paid like at the beginning of the month. So, and it's for the previous month. So it's just, or no, gets paid at the beginning of the month for the month. I don't know. I'm getting a raise next month. So technically I'm getting a raise this month, but I get paid next month. So yeah, it's the past month. So I've gotten a raise for this month, but I don't make the money until next month. I already got paid for this month. I'm joshing you. Yeah, but now I'm trying to figure out how the fuck money works because I'm like sleep deprived and I'm high. So, well, I'm not even high. I'm just not low. But let's work on that. And while we do, let's check out, was it this one? Yeah.
Now, this was one of the things I really, really wanted to see.
Hold on, let me maximize it.
This hits close to home because I remember it being summer, and I remember watching TV one night and this Bronco chase coming on and just wondering like how it was going to...
I'm going to be honest right now. I like that Bronco. Like, I don't care for the white, but I like that Bronco. Dude, old school Bronco. Fucking get it, dude. That thing's nice. Riding Dirty Llama. Hold. Yeah, I did. Employee of the month, the way the retard keeps spilling, there won't be a show. Well, no, he has a tippy cup, St. Caesar. We will be fine. It's a tippy cup. Oh, yeah, OJ machine. The new ones look goofy. The new ones look like they're trying to be a Jeep, and I don't hate them. I actually kind of like them. I like a lot of the features more than the overall aesthetics. I'll be honest, if you could give me the features of a brand new Bronco in that Bronco, and that Bronco could also be red and or black, I'm in heaven. But I don't know that we could do that. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna be honest right now. I'm old 90s Bronco could fucking get it, dude. Fucking 90s Bronco.
Thinking that like OJ was gonna die, thought for sure. And then he didn't. Al Cowlings was driving this thing. Look, you can even see a dent on the side. And if I remember right, the story behind this was that he was given this Bronco for doing like Hertz commercials as part of his payment. Then of course he was accused of killing his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson. And
yeah,
Ron
let's get to that. I don't give a shit about that. Let's go to that. Anyways, so Ted Bundy's Volkswagen, Jesus Christ. So there were a bunch of
was coming to drop off some
a bunch of different he's coming to drop off some stuff. Yeah, including his dick. All right, so alrighty, so the owners have chosen this year, the year of O.J. Simpson's death, to sell the iconic SUV. Oh, really? All right, so let's find out where. In 1994, the football player, right, fled the white Bronco. Clearly, people didn't have a lot to do in 1994. Right, we watched the world's slowest chase. The infamous SUV is currently owned by Simpson's ex-manager, Michael Gilbert, as well as two associates, Al Cowling, and has been on display at the Alcatraz East Crime Museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. All right. The owners have chosen this year to sell the iconic SUV. Before OJ passed, we had always thought this was going to be the year we were going to sell because it's the 30th anniversary, Gilbert said. Who knows if we're all going to be around for the 35th or 40th. you have to wonder about the veracity of the claim, as the highest offer they've received for that Bronco is $750,000 in the past. But now that OJ's dead, they're hoping to double that amount. That's right. For a cool $1.5 million, you could have OJ's Bronco. Hold on. So they want $1.5 million for that. I'm sorry, no, I don't think we can. Roots Calhoun saying, Johnny, I drive a 1979 Bronco 400, 4 on the floor. It's a bad bitch. All right, let's look that up. Let's look up 1979 Bronco 400. 1979 Bronco 400. Oh, yeah, it is. Let's go to images. All right, if you have an inclination to get an automotive boner, prepare for an oil spill. All right, so yeah, dude, red and white right there. I could fuck with that all day. Hello, baby. You look nice. I mean, I can't climb up into that shit. Like, if my legs worked, I'd love that. I gotta admit, that's nice. That is nice. I like that. Let's see the Bronco without the back on it. Without the back on it is weird. I'm just going to say that. You take the back off of it, I think there's something wrong with you. Just leave the fucking thing there. Bronco with elevator Johnny needs. Well, I mean, or some really weird handbars for me, because I've got some good upper body strength. I can, like, pull and hoist myself in. Oh, and dude, I'm pretty sure, wasn't this the Bronco in Haven? Oh shit, it was already on there. Wasn't this the Bronco in Haven? The sci-fi series? Didn't that guy drive a blue Bronco? I'm pretty sure he drove like an old school blue Bronco. I pop the top every summer. It's fun, man. I'm not saying it's not fun. It feels weird. It would feel weird to me to pop the top on that and ride around like a truck. But whatever. Here's an 84 Bronco, says Trucker 18-wheeler. 84, that's 2 years after I was born. I don't know why we're doing that, but okay, let's check out the 84 Bronco. Loading. 84 Bronco, 8,000. Ugh. Duh. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. 84 Bronco for $8,000. I got to look at it underneath to know it's in like remarkably good condition, but we're going to need to work with all of this. Like, all of this is bad. The interior wise, like, it looks like no. Oh, look, the seats fold down. That's not horrible. And the top does not come off. Does the club come with the car? Oh boy. Does the club come with the car? Oh joy. Again, I'm gonna be honest. I like the older one better. If I'm gonna be 100% not a homo with you here, I'm gonna say yeah. Oh. I do believe or not bad. Not too hi, how you doing? Not too shabby. Let me just say I kind of like that one. I'm going to say more than this one. I like that one more than this one. I liked that one. That one could get it. All right. Anyways, weird automotive boners. Needs a repaint. Who takes the chrome off of Ford? Which one? The black one? Yeah, the black one I didn't care for. I'll be honest. 78, 79 were the Broncos' years peak. Right. And where's my car that what's I think it's 500? Is it the 500? Yeah, it is. Oh, baby. The Galaxy 500 images. Now. And then we'll get back to like doing like a real show or something, because I'm sure people don't give a fuck. Hello, baby. Hello, Ford Galaxy 500 1961 Galaxy Starliner. Oh, baby. Look at that car. Look at that fucking beautiful car. That's a beast. Look at them fucking... oh, wait. Are these the ones that are straight up, or are those the ones that are the side? Is it the 61 or is it the 62? I remember there's like 1 year where the fins are a little different. But no, that's the right one, because you've got the fucking jet engine fucking looking lights for the tail fins. Where's... let me see the back end of one of these bitches. Yeah, none of these look right. None of these look right. And you don't have any shots of the rear of the car, because again, they don't look good that way. Yeah, it was the 61. It was the 61. It's the 61. That's what I thought. Oh. This is the one. This looks just like the one I almost bought, except that mine was a 4-door. But goddamn, I want that car. God damn, I want that car. Whew. Awake Jimmy's rating me with a party of 20. What the hell? Holy fuck. Why didn't it do a raid thing? It should have gone off. I'm getting rated by Jimmy with 20 viewers. That's awesome. Look up 58 Plymouth Fury beige. Well, I mean, I don't know if we can do the color. I suppose I could try doing the color. 58 Plymouth Fury beige. 58 Plymouth Fury beige. It helps if you spell it correctly. God damn it, I can't. All right, 58 beige. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Oh, shit. You know what? I'm going to say I could fuck with that, too. That could be a nice car. I mean, I don't care for beige, but that ain't too terrible to look at. I like the... oh, hello. Oh, but that grill looks like shit. That's like the Ronald McDonald car. But you know what? Yeah, dude, I like the back end. I like the look of it. Yeah, dude, Plymouth Fury's not a bad one either. Not a bad one either. My daddy restored one. Well, if I had a body that worked, I'd love to restore a car. But at this point, I'd like to just be wealthy enough to buy a classic car like that. I'm going to tell you this. I love the 61 Ford Galaxy, but the Plymouth Fury just entered the ring and is, I would say, a very... very, very close contender, if not new leader. Let's go ahead and check out James74 James's link for YouTube. Jimmy's a gamer, but... looking for... no thanks. All right, so we've got a video for our raid for Jimmy. Let's see what James shared for us. Wins, got the worst luck in every single game. It's like his controller has a mind of its own, and it just won't let him ever take control. Poor Jimmy, he's so bad at video games. He can't even play without making mistakes. His friends are all amazing and have their game skills, but for some reason they still keep coming out to help him through. Roots Calhoun, America. Old cars rule. They had so much style. Yeah, Spy Pigeon, I love old cars. Bobby Bologna, what the fuck is this? This is a song dedicated to Jimmy, the guy who rated us with 20 viewers. So we're playing the song for a bit. Poor
Jimmy, he's so bad at video games. You can't even play without making mistakes. His friends are all amazing and have their game skills, but for some reason they still keep coming back to help them through. Though it's clear that he's not very good at gaming, they still love and support him like a brother or sister.
All right, they got gay at the end, but other than that, it's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Jimmy, apparently, poor Jimmy, he's so bad at video games. Interesting. So that was cool. If I was going to get an old school SUV, it would be an International Scout. Yeah, I don't know. Redo the song in a better genre, says Bobby Balone. I'm sure they'll work on it. Don't mind the autists that came in the raid. Well, I'm glad everybody came. That's what matters, is that you came. All right, I don't know why we got sidetracked on old school cars. What the hell led down that road? I have no effing idea. But again, the Chicago Migrant Center is facing tuberculosis. So fuck that. We're done with that story. COVID boosters. God, I don't want to talk about this because it's stupid. We just did the OJ Bronco story. So there we go. Oh, let's check this out. This is gonna be cringy. There is a new or not new. There's a channel called TCL TV Plus. I have no idea what that is, but I'm guessing they're a British thing. They apparently have an AI like romance movie. Like, the whole thing's AI. The actors aren't real. The audio is, like, nobody really made this. This isn't real in terms of a movie. I'm hoping it's going to look like shit and have classic AI glitches. That's mostly what I'm going to be looking for. But let's see what the computers made for a movie. Remember, the writer's strike was about that they can't leave their jobs in the hand of AI because AI can't do it. They got to do it. Remember? So let's see what the artificial intelligence did for the ad. I will say I'm glad that the train tracks look mostly real and straight, but then why does this one look like a rusted board and that one looks like a train track? Like, this looks like a train rail. This looks like a 2x4. What's going on here? And is that train vaxxed? Why is the audio on all of that, like, shimmery? It's weird. AI passing the picket line. I like it, says Curtis Versus. Well, will there be boobies? Apparently, it's a rom-com. I had no idea TCL had their own streaming channel. I guess, but like I said, creepy AI movie. That's all I'm in on. This is the trailer.
So, Claire, what's your stop?
The City of Lights. I'm hoping it's a new start.
It doesn't look good. I'm saying it looks creepy and weird. And by the way, who the fuck, like, you did all right on the chick. I'm going to be honest. That's pretty good. She looks hot. I might want to see her naked, but it looks like her dress goes into her shoulder, but this looks fucking weird as fuck. What is with this? Something like this is, I think it's the hair. Like, all of this is okay, but this hair makes him look stupid, like a dirty Q-tip. I've jerked off to less hot AI, says Curtis Versus. See? Yeah, but in a few years, this is going to get crazy, right? And I just have to live that long.
We have to pray for longer. Maybe you're the dark, mysterious kind of man who never shows his vulnerability.
Got a feeling that the wait is over.
Maybe you're the kind of woman who's never sure of what you want, even if it's right in front of you.
This looks so fucking weird. From TCL TV's Plus Studios. Again, is this a movie or is it a series of, like, stop motion pictures with audio? Do these people actually, like, were they speaking at any point? I don't remember if they spoke. An AI-powered love story.
In life's journey, sometimes the heart moves too fast.
Del, wait, don't go.
Sometimes sometimes too slow. But if you time it just right, that's when love arrives.
Claire,
I thought you gave up on me.
I'm not going to let you go.
It looks like shit. It looks like absolute shit. What was it? Why does that guy look like what's his name actor? I have no idea. Johnny Depp. He did not look like Johnny Depp to me, Riding Dirty Llama. That's fine. Looks like Luke Perry had a baby with Brad Pitt. That's not a bad one. Dropkick Murphy's Oil Soap. I'll take that. Luke Perry baby with Brad Pitt. What's God, what was his name that was in the Avengers 3 movie as the villain? Shit. Oh fuck. I don't want to look it up. Avengers 3 is the villain guy. He was ugly, and then he used his own serum, and he got like super hot. Gwyneth Paltrow's character was always kind of like ooh into him. Yeah. At any rate, it kind of looks like him with weird hair. Will this be coming to IMAX? No, it's summer TLC TV Plus. I'm guessing it's streaming only. It doesn't look like again. It looks kind of like parts of it might be like a horror show. I have no idea how that's gonna go. But I don't think it'll go well. I really don't. Pre-burned Paul Walker. Oh no. RDJ. No, not Robert Downey Jr. The guy that was the villain the actual villain in Iron Man 3 was fucking Jesus Christ. I'll know his name when I see it.
We don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Woot.
A call for cowbell from Albino Negus. Thank you, Albino Negus, for that cowbell request. 4 months supporting this program. We really, really appreciate it. That is super awesome. Cowbell for Albino Negus. Riding Dirty Llama. Oh, the Mandalorian. Who's the Mandalorian? I have no idea. God, I'm trying to remember his name. Fuck. He was a really big actor for a very short period of time. He was in a lot of different stuff, and I'm just going to look it up on here. Screw it. Screw it. We'll find something to it. Let's, Iron Man. Someone's probably typing in the chat right now. Iron Man 4. No. Iron Man 3. That's the one I'm talking about and the one I care about. Where is the cast? Cast. Here we go. Cast. Not Kingsley, not far. Guy Pearce. Thank you. God Christ. He looks like young Guy Pearce. Yes, Dropkick Murphy's Pearce. It's Michael Keaton. No. He looks like young Guy. He looks like a Guy Pearce knockoff. He's a Guy Pearce knockoff. Pedro Pascal is the guy from The Mandalorian. Yeah, he's the guy from The Mandalorian. And I have like a hangnail that's driving me nuts, and I need to end the show so I can focus on it because it drives me crazy. Can't even speak straight. Fucking marble mouth motherfucker. All right, so Pika website lets you make 3-second AI clips for free, so people can just make a bunch and turn them into a movie preview. Ooh. So we might. Was that one aimable, fill some holes, or did you land that legit? Like, I'll believe you if you tell me that's not aimable, because I don't fucking remember turning the aim on for that one. But that was hilarious. Thank you very, very much. We are 2 minutes and 45 seconds away from a hype train. If we do that, we'll roll on the bowl again and smoke some more weed. And as is tradition, we will keep the show going if it goes over our 5:30 time, as long as that.
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and down on the daisy.
I suppose I should just shut my fucking mouth, right? Thank you, Curtis Versus.
Everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes the train, and here comes driver 10-2. Wah-hey! Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train today. Here comes the train!
Cheer 100.
Thank you, Ride Dirty Lava and Curtis Versus. Oh, Ride Dirty Lava was just about. Thank you, Curtis Versus, for the 100. Was Phil some moles? No aim. Well, then that makes it even better. Was Phil some moles? Because you landed that bitch right on the spot. How close are we to a sticker party? So if that shows up, I know. Oh boy, we are 380 bits away from a sticker party. 520 in 6 minutes. Was Fill Some Holes. In 6 minutes, it's 520. And the sticker things, if you've never been part of it, let's pull that up again. The little sticker icon that's up there, that's somewhere over there. If you hit the thing, you can do the stickers. Some of them are aimable, and you can put them wherever you like. They have sound drops. Sticker parties are free, and then it's crazy. 620 here. It's 514. You're 6 minutes fast. And I have no throat left and an empty water bottle. I am drier than Jill Biden, because quite frankly, he was interested in her daughters. Does she have daughters? I don't even know. I'm making that up. People are like, oh, you say horrible things about people. Yeah, but I don't mean any of it, because who the fuck would? Right? Thank you for that sound alert. All right, 43% of level 1 of this hype train. Thank you again for that support. While we do this hype train, we're going to go to this video. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff from like China and Japan and things. I've seen a lot of quote unquote crazy things from there. That's one reason why I feel like I'd always feel like it'd be cool to live there. But this one might be a new one. This one might be a new one. Let's go to this. Somebody decided that they're but the Earth is spinning faster. Oh, now it works. Thank you, Roots Calhoun. The sounds won't work. Yeah, the sounds do work when the stickers land. Yeah, they should. Unless it's a sticker party.
Cheer 100.
The sticker party, they work now, but not during the sticker sounds work now, but not during Thank you for the 100 bits. 50% of level 1. Thank you. 8:15 a.m. the next day here, says Yanoshi22. Well, I am happy for that. Yeah, so 8:15. Yeah, we're right, man. Like, he's in the future, which is crazy as fuck for me, especially because I am starting to get kind of baked. But yeah, we're 4 minutes away from the whole. Yeah, and then my phone says the same thing. So it's still 4 minutes away, and then we'll burn the. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Who are you people? Let's go to this video, which is again weird because you're seeing what I'm seeing, right? Does it look the same for you? Does it look like a man standing in a hallway and there's a giant cat in that hallway? Because I'm telling you right now, I would love to have a cat that size. Go. Oh, I said go and you didn't play. Now I look gay.
你走吧，狗哥，慢点啊。不错，别在这舔了，快去吃饭吧，我去吃朱家一趟。
The guy made a giant effing apartment for his cat? Oh, wait a minute. Not just his cat, all of his pets. So, his cat lives in this apartment and his dog. What if the mouse gets out? The cat's going to eat it. How's he getting down there? I have so many questions. This hype train's ending at 50% of level 1. Thank you so much for that. Definitely not going overtime today on that one, then. Roots Calhoun. Dude, what? Imagine the hairballs and the shits you'd have to clean up. I have no idea. Collar cam? Collar cam on what? What was the collar cam on? Let's... Oh, I dropped my lighter. Tarded, Johnny. Let's, I'm going to text somebody and see if they can refill my water bottle because I really need it. My throat's going dry as fuck. Bam. There we go, because I can't get up and do it quickly. Otherwise, I would do it myself. And okay, if that happens. Alrighty, so look, we'll rewind this because again, this thing's fucking crazy, and we have to do that controlled burn for the thing. We have to do the controlled burn for the stuff. Where's the boopity boop? Again, that's not really him. That's not a real person. That's fake. The person's fake because this is a regular sized cat. The doors are sized. The room is sized for the cat, which is the scale is just confusing the shit out of me. Right? It confused the fuck out of me that I saw it for 2 seconds too. Whereas like Chinese people are small though. Yes. Oh, I love it. All right, controlled burn for that level 1 hype train. Here we go. His shoes are stupid. Because, again, that's a doll. That's a doll. The shoes are oversized so he won't fall over. He has President Biden shoes. So he doesn't fall over. All right, go. Oh, hold on. Hold on. It's a freaking drone. He's got some sort of drone thing? Or no, is that him? I don't know. God, that's confusing. It looked like it was a robot.
不错，别在这舔了，快去吃饭吧，我去吃朱家一趟。
Okay, so his hand can't fit in the hole. How is he turning?
Hello. 哎呦，来你家一趟是最难的。你爸爸的小蜘蛛。
You're shitting me. He built a tiny apartment inside the tiny apartment. And inside that tiny apartment, he built another tiny apartment for the effing spider. There's a little tiny spider the size of a freaking flea. He built a couch and an apartment for this Bobby Bologna. What the fuck? Right? Like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm losing. I am delirious from sleep deprivation. I've had way too much of this stuff. And I'm going to be honest, I'm losing my effing mind right now. If that spider has a pet apartment inside there that somehow the camera moves into, I'm going to wonder if this guy is a magician. I have no idea. Thank you. I am losing my goddamn mind right now. Ooh, 4 is way too strong. Back to 2. Okay, so we're back out of the apartment. And now I have another question. What keeps the spider in there? What keeps the spider from deciding, you know what, I'm going to hop out of there and I'm going to come out here? Because I don't know if you know this or not, but the whatever it is, the possum, whatever this thing is, that might eat the spider. I gotta admit, I have 2 problems. One, I have no idea how they're filming this, and it's driving me nuts. Hey, Johnny, have you tried Ocrevus for slowing down the progression of MS? What have I? I'm doing more of it tomorrow. Mr. Q, Johnny's becoming the that's not effing real person like the chick. I think we all are in real time, because I don't know about you, but this place isn't real, and how's he filming it? Really? Yeah, no, not even joking. I did my first treatment last week. I'm doing, week before last. I did my first treatment week before last. I'm literally doing my next treatment tomorrow, which is the only reason why I'm not going to be on Aaron's show tomorrow. Aaron will have a solo show tomorrow. I'm super sorry. And if you're a fan of my show and you want to support Aaron tomorrow, I would appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me because the guy's doing a lot and going through just a lot, rearranging all this stuff. So So I feel bad that he's not going to have a co-host tomorrow. I told him for the longest time that I wouldn't be able to do tomorrow because of the Okra Vest thing. But yeah, I hope he has a good, easy day tomorrow. I've seen ads for that. Any side effects? There's a few. I don't have them on hand at the moment, but there's a few. We'll see what happens. Looks more like a Ben. Who looks like a Ben? I don't know who looks like a Ben. All right, so if he goes up the stairs, I'm officially going to lose my mind on how he's filming this. How is he filming this? How is he filming this? The guy is no. How is he filming? He's a little guy. He's a little guy. He said he's going to lose his mind. He delivered. Yeah, I delivered. How the fuck is he filming this?
Huh?
One, he's moving too fast. He's moving too fast for the noise that he's making. Is it a little tiny? Is it the drone thing that was standing next to the cat?
你咋在这儿？快让开，让我过去。起开，起开。
Again, was it? It couldn't have been this thing. It couldn't have been this thing. Because then how would he he still wouldn't have fit. He still wouldn't have fit in the hole. Because this cat's face doesn't fit in the hole. Why is it making step sounds as if someone is walking? Yeah, again, it almost seems like this would be like his little robot guy.
你走吧，狗哥，慢点啊。
Again, that seems like a robot.
不错，别在这舔了，快去吃饭吧，我去吃朱家一趟。
All right, so now here's where it gets weird. Here's where it blows my effing mind. That was a DMT elf. He made a little robot and added sounds after. Sure. He made a little robot and he added sounds after. Right. That robot was that big. And then it does this. All right, let's go back one last second.
别在这舔了，快去吃饭吧，我去吃朱家一趟。
The cat runs off. Explain that fucking part. That was his goddamn hand. That was his motherfucking hand. That wasn't a robot's hand. That was not a robot's hand. That was dude's hand. Okay? How does he fit in this fucking thing? Roots Calhoun, because I'm freaking out, man. Yeah. Can we all get together and figure this out, right? Because I'm losing my shit. This hand could have been superimposed. I mean, really? He opened the door for the robot. He did. He opened the door for the robot. How did but he's in there? How does he fit in there? All right, I get it. He made the voice like he did that. But the thing, there was like a drop to it.
Hello.
Again, that motherfucker would eat the shit out of the spider, right? Like, that motherfucker's gonna eat the spider, little guinea pig.
哎呦，来你家一趟是最难的。
How did he fit in there? Like, he's not just like, he went in and just, how? And then he built, like, riding dirty llama. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is cool. But it's warping my goddamn mind as to how the fuck he did it. Like, Jesus.
你爸爸的小蜘蛛。哎呀，得了，
Again, like I said, Japanese people I find incredibly amazing. I want to study them like some sort of weird kind of experiment. But I also just think Japanese chicks are hot, so maybe that's just the thing. I fetishize them in all sorts of ways. But this is like the kind of shit, like if you showed me anybody of any culture that did this, like Japanese or otherwise, I'd almost have to be like, you've got bodies somewhere, right? Like this guy considers killing people. He nibbled the Wonderland Eat Me cookie. Yeah, he nibbled the Wonderland Eat Me cookie, but somehow I'm afraid that I'm the one on LSD when I watch this.
再也不来你家了。哎，图图去哪儿了？家伙不是刚才还在这儿？哎，你咋在这儿？快让开，让我过去。起开！
Again. The fuck? This is nuts, dude. Yeah, it's nuts. And we don't have any, I don't think we have any more videos. Oh, wow. I don't think we have any more videos, but I've got some still pictures. What is it? If you look at the reflection of the elevator, you see some sort of rolling Wall-E robot hanging out there doing camera work. Some nice sound effects to create the footsteps. Yeah, it was some sort of weird little robot. The dog, the still pictures of the cat, the mouse hole, the whole thing. Never mind. The rodent. Right, dude, when... What was the rodent? I call it a dungeon. That's exactly what it is. There's no getting out of there if you're the rodent. Yeah, dude, if you're the rodent, that thing is a prison. That is a prison cell. Because if you're this poor little bastard, if you are that poor little rodent, your only exit is past that motherfucker. Like I said, that seems weird. But then if you're the spider, that's the same thing too. I need to smoke more pot, says Roots Calhoun. I'm worried I smoked too much. And there's, oh my God, someone did, he did a still of it. There's, the spider's room has a Roomba. I didn't even fucking realize this. This asshole made a miniature Roomba that's in the midst of cleaning the spider's room. The spider's room has a Roomba. For what, the cobwebs? I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, wait, we've got a full tour? All right. We're going long. We're going 2 minutes. We're going like 2 or 3 minutes longer. Or not even 2 or 3 minutes longer, because this is a minute in. We're going like a minute and a half longer. I've got to see that was Roots, not me, says Rusty Grammar. Oh, I'm sorry. We're extending it a bit because we have to see how the F he does this thing. His kid is losing his mind. This dude's my hero. In a weird way.
这个应该是我拍的最简单的一个镜头了。
Ha! It's a torture house for his child. It's all fun and games until you're the one who has to clean up the baby shit in the elevator. Fucking cat has a working stove. The cat has a working stove. What the shit? Oh, so the kid is eating the really, really nice, like speckled egg. The cat's just getting a little bit of salmon in a can. Nice kitty. Yes, let us wash our dishes. You know, this is going to be really, really sad when this kid outgrows this apartment and now the cat and him never see each other. That kid is more trained than Aaron. That is embarrassing. St. Caesar, I can't help those things. I don't know what you want from me. You'll have to take that up with him. I am just more and more mortified that this exists. And you're kidding me. The effing TV works too. Do we get back? Okay, so he can get into the apartment and clean it. What the heck is all of this? I don't know what any of this is. Maybe something he donates to the beginning. All right, so I want the beginning of this video. He's got a projector for the cat to have a TV. The cat's got their little things. He comes in through all the windows to fix. Dude, don't tell me the fucking bathroom works. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that's how he climbs into this thing like a crazy person. Is this Chinese or Japanese? I can't tell. I don't know enough. It sounds Chinese. All right, I don't even want to watch all that. That's crazy. Holy crap, that is effing with me, but now I feel better. I feel better that we saw that. That place would be $5,000 a month in New York. Roots Calhoun saying this is Japanese for sure. All right, Japanese. All right, I was, the writing looks Chinese. Yeah, the writing looked Chinese. That's why I thought Chinese. I thought, Chinese. Oh no, that poor kitten's locked in there in punishment. Trucker 18-wheeler, you're saying they all look like? No, I'm saying that I don't know enough about their cultures and their languages to be able to discern. I'm saying that guy seemed Chinese, but up until now I was thinking Japanese, but then again, I have no fucking clue. So, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes. You know what? You got 6 extra minutes out of me for that crazy stuff. So I don't really care, because you might not even be real. This whole thing might not even be real. Like that might not be real. You know, I might not be real. This whole effing thing might not be real. I mean, you could fucking, to the cows go home, like with a fucking bucket of grease and a whole lot. It might not even, because it's not even real.
Game over.
Fuck off. Fuck. Who the fuck this fucking, how did you do fucking, fuck. Game over, man. Game over.
Show me child pornography.
Mirrored lipstick.
The sad truth is that cock size is the smallest it's ever been.